The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official live fight reaction extravaganza for Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan. It's been a long time since I did one of these, so it's good to finally do one. It's been a hell of a card so far for those of you who have been watching. A couple, one upset. Some prospects looking kind of regular, but we'll get to that in a second. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in right now. Jaime Munguia is back. His first fight back since he lost to Canelo. We're all intrigued to see what Munguia looks like in this fight because, Canelo Alvarez is one of the best fighters in the world, and obviously we want to see how Munguia parlays that experience and see him get back into contention, or at least get back toward the top and stay at the top. And he's got a dangerous fighter in Bazinyan. Bazinyan doesn't have the experience that Munguia has, but he's a big puncher, hungry contender, a guy coming from Canada. And it should be a good fight. I think stylistically it's a pretty good fight. It's a fight where if Munguia were to get hit with anything too big too often, he's gonna get hurt and maybe stopped. So I think Munguia is a favorite. I think Munguia probably outlast him and more than likely get him in the later rounds. But really good fight. But shout out to everybody here. Make sure you smash that like button. Shout out to my main man, A-Buck50. He says, another prospect bites the dust. So that's a perfect segue to kind of recap the card, because right now there's not really anything going on the show. It's intermission right now. Just kind of give you guys my little recap of what's happened thus far. It's been a pretty good card. We'll start from the beginning. Steven Navarro, who's a very highly touted prospect at 115 pounds. He got a pretty good knockout and ran his record up to 4-0. A lot of combinations. Looks the part thus far. Still very early, but good win for him. DJ Zamora, another top-ranked prospect, southpaw. He won, but he looked very regular in this fight. Was getting caught with punches down the middle. So he has some things to work on, but he improves to 14-0. And then probably the biggest thing that's happened on this card, and it's actually, I think, one of the best upsets of the year. You had Kid Kansas, Alan Garcia, a fighter that has been a regular on a lot of these top-ranked cards. He gets knocked out brutally in 5 rounds by the little-known Bolivian journeyman Ricardo Fernandez. And funny enough, Ricardo Fernandez was 15-13 coming into this fight. He only had 1 knockout, so he wasn't a big puncher. And he had 1 knockout coming into this fight. Now he got 2 knockouts, and Alan Garcia got caught bad. I mean, it was one of those knockouts where it could really change the course of a fighter's career. And I've seen a lot of guys get knocked out this year, but I can't remember too many faces that were just as sad and dejected as Alan Kid Kansas Garcia. So he has a lot of work to do in correcting that. And that's the card so far. Pretty good stuff so far. So main card should be starting soon. The next fight will be Emiliano Vargas versus Larry Friars. And for me, this is actually the fight I'm most excited about. I didn't think this would be a fight I get excited about, but I got to give Larry Friars some credit. Larry Friars, I know who he is. He's a journeyman fighter. He was used as an opponent for Xander Zayas a couple years ago. He's from Ireland. I've seen him get knocked out on Philadelphia club shows, but this guy's went through a lot in his life recently. He's went through car accidents and surgeries, and he's grateful to be alive, and he's pissed off for greatness. They did a whole 7 to 10 minute interview with him. And if he fights half as good as he was talking tonight, Emmy Vargas will be in some trouble, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think Emmy Vargas should beat Larry Friars, but you never know what's really in a man's spirit and his heart. So if Larry Friars can maintain that same grit that he had after he gets hit in his speech, then he'll be all right. But it's Emiliano Vargas' first fight as a 140-pounder. He's moving up in weight, and Larry Friars is experienced. He has fought some names that the boxing fans will know. I mentioned Xander Zayas. He fought him. If not mistaken, he fought Tsunami Samuel Tea, right? Did he fight him? He did. He got stopped by him. Bryce Mills, another top-ranked prospect. John Bowser. So this guy's been around the block. So if anyone wants to get him out of there, he's going to have to, especially now, because for whatever reason, whatever happened in his life, it's got him on fire. Like sometimes, like Buster Douglas wasn't no special fighter, but when his mom died, it unlocked a different level of belief in him. So we'll see how. I think more than likely, Emmy should get him out of there in 5 rounds or less, but we'll see how it goes. So you got that fight. Then you got the co-main event with Richard Torrez and Joey Dawejko. And Torrez, right now all eyes are on him because Jared Anderson got knocked out against Martin Bocoli, and everyone wants to know, like, who the hell is going to be the next American heavyweight great? A lot of people thought it was Jared Anderson, and it wasn't him. And so now the eyes go on Richard Torrez. He's fighting Joey Dawejko, another heavyweight journeyman, a guy that has seen better days. But he's talking a good game. He's apparently he made weight, I think, like around 240 something pounds, which is the lightest weight he's been in a year. So he's taking this fight very seriously. He's coming in shape and should be a good fight. We'll see. I'll tell you like this: if either Torrez or Emiliano Vargas gets upset on this card, this will be one of the best top-ranked cards I've ever seen because who doesn't love upsets? These guys are supposed to. A lot of these guys, like Dawejko, is not supposed to be a guy that. Are you serious, bro? Tsunami Samuel Tea passed away this year. Yes, but Larry Friars fought Samuel Tea. That's what I'm saying. Larry Friars fought him about a year or so before he died. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're talking to Hyro because Hyro said, "Why haven't we seen Samuel Tea fight recently?" Yeah, Hyro, he died. He died in Philadelphia. That's why. He says, "I hate seeing young dudes get flattened. 2024 has been a wild year." I have a bit of a different take on that than you. I love seeing I don't want to say I like seeing guys' dreams get crushed, but I like seeing upsets in boxing because these prospects, man, they get moved very carefully, and a lot of times these managers they like to overmanage their fighters, and then they figure out that they don't know what they thought they knew about boxing. So I like upsets. I think it keeps boxing interesting. It wouldn't be fun if all the A sides always won. So shout out to Ricardo Fernandez. He came very little regarded. Nobody knew nothing about him, and now he's changed his life. So good for him. Alan Garcia. Now we're gonna see, does Kid Cantus come back better? Does he have the character? Does he have the gumption to still make something out of his career? That's gonna be on him. He's got a lot of things he got to correct. So yeah. But shout out to everybody here. Make sure you smash that like button. Give me your thoughts. And if you guys got any questions about boxing while I'm here, feel free to drop them. This intermission is pretty long. I thought they were gonna start at 7:30, 7:38. So while we're sitting here, you want to talk some boxing, go ahead and drop your questions down below. As far as Munguia, I'll talk more about him. They asked Munguia, they said, who do you want to fight? Do you want to fight Christian and Billy next, or do you want to fight Caleb Plant? Now, Munguia is not much of a talker. He's not much for words. He gave the very pragmatic answer, which is both. He don't care which one it is. But I think if Munguia wins this fight, the fight that Top Rank is going to be angling for is Munguia versus Billy, because Billy, like Erik Bazinyan, is signed to Eye of the Tiger management, and I think it's a natural progression. Both on Top Rank, both with the same Canadian promoter, and stylistically, if that fight gets made, I actually think that's probably one of the most entertaining fights that could be made in boxing. Munguia is going to come forward and throw a lot of punches. He's got more dimensions than a guy like Billy. And Billy is like a wrecking ball. He's going to come forward and be short and compact and stocky and do his thing. What's going on with it? Is the TV off? He says, finally, a live reactions. All these fights have been in Vegas. Yeah. I'm here. All you guys been complaining, saying, BT, we missed the lives. Why aren't you live anymore? Well, I'm here. I've been at most of these fights, covering them. So, and it looks like the telecast is about to start. So, yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know why. Make sure y'all drop that super chat. Yeah, what Johnny said. Make sure y'all drop them super chats. True School Sports in the building. We're gonna be at 82,000 subscribers real soon. So thank you guys for all the support, and thank you to those that really rock with me, that come to these lives and watch my videos and all that good stuff, man. It's an honor and a privilege. How come Bivol upsetting Canelo has done nothing for his career the way it should have? Well, I think the reasons why Bivol isn't getting the love he should be getting is due in large part. I think it has more to do with just boxing. Because remember, when Bivol fought Canelo, yo, could you move the mouse up so the oh, it's on low battery? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. I thought it wasn't on low battery. Is there a plug there? 1 second, guys. Huh?
After his fight against Canelo Alvarez, who's got the skills to make this a fight with a man.
My bad, guys. My other computer was dying, but yeah, no, we're here, man. Good to see you guys. So as far as to answer your question, I think the reason why Bivol's popularity hasn't increased after the Canelo win, it's bigger than just boxing. Because you got to remember, when that fight happened, that was during the beginning of like the whole Ukraine-Russia stuff, and they wouldn't even play the Russian national anthem before the fight. So I think that's part of it. I think like the boxing establishment loves Canelo because of the money he generates, and rightfully so. Like I've been to Canelo Saunders, but being at another Canelo fight, he generates a lot. Nobody in boxing right now can do what he does. Nobody in boxing could fight an Edgar Berlanga caliber opponent in Las Vegas and do 20,000 plus ticket sales. So that's another reason. Yeah, it's annoying. I really hate when I like all these Canelo fights like Ryder and Berlanga and Munguia. I don't like when they say, "Oh, who could dethrone Canelo? Who could beat him?" And I'm like, well, Bivol already beat him. Like it's happened before. So yeah, the Bivol victory over Canelo is a perfect example of that in boxing. Of just because you beat the man doesn't mean that you become the man yourself. Another example that would be like when Zaire Rahim beat, what was it, Barrera? I think it was Erik Morales. When Zaire Rahim beat Erik Morales in between one of the Manny Pacquiao fights, he didn't become no big star. So it's just boxing's can be very political, and that's a great example of politics. Shout out to my guy Landslide. He says, "What's good, BT? I'm glad you're live tonight. I'll be tuned in. Good to be here. Good to see you, Landslide. Good. It's good to be seen. Good to be here." Rocky Austin, Rocky, I was just thinking about you because I saw Charlie Suarez fight and I didn't mention him, but yes, congratulations to Charlie Suarez. He put an absolute beating on Jorge Castaneda in 3 rounds, and his next fight will be against the winner of Valdez versus Navarrete. I'll tell you this: Charlie Suarez is strong, good, well conditioned, can punch. He's a tough out for anybody at 130. One of the guys that you got to watch out for. If you beat Canelo, I would have thought you would rocket it to the mountaintop. No, that's not how it always is. It all because you could beat Canelo, but if the boxing powers that be, if they feel like you're not marketable or if they're not putting the dollars behind you, then you're still not going to become that star. And it's messed up that it's like that. But I hope it's not like that for whoever beats Inoue. I hope Inoue or like I hope whenever somebody beats like an Inoue or a Better Biev, or if Bivol beats Better Biev, I hope he gets his credit. Vice versa for Inoue, vice versa. I feel like if you're beating these big names in boxing, you should be getting a lot more credit because it's crazy. Bivol didn't just beat Canelo; he finished that year beating Zoto Ramirez, and he still didn't get the credit he deserved. Universally speaking, so hey, it is what it is, and see, even Johnny forgot, Idel Perez, Compton in the building. What's good? He says, "True school. Salute, amigo. Salute to you, champ. Good to see you." Yes, sir. Hyro, my main man Hyro was asking the pertinent questions. He says, "Are you going to Fremont after the live?" I don't go there. I don't go there. We don't. I don't go to such places. I don't go there. I stay home. Saludos, BT. Good to see you, Jesus. But yeah, we here just right now they just showed Emiliano Vargas in the tunnel, so we're waiting for Emmy to walk out, and then we'll see if Larry Friars can stand on everything he said. We'll see if Larry Friars is going to really give Emiliano Vargas that smoke that he was talking about. Enrique Luna, what's good, champ? Good to see you. Enrique Luna, long-time viewer, long-time supporter. By the way, just so you guys know, full disclosure, tomorrow, Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois is happening, so I will be live for that fight as well, so make sure you guys tune in for that live as well. You know, we're all excited about Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, and just to check your guys' temperature, what do you guys think about Anthony Joshua Dubois? Anybody picking Dubois? Or is it all just AJ? But here we go. Emiliano Vargas is in the ring. First fight at 140. Taking out Larry Friars, the very determined Larry Friars. You know, we've already seen one pretty boy undefeated top-ranked fighter get knocked the hell out tonight. Will it be a second time? We shall see. Rocky Austin, what's good? He says, what are your thoughts on Kid Kansas' upset loss? Look, man, I got nothing bad to say about Kid Kansas as a person. I think he's a tremendous person, but a lot of people, like boxing fans and stuff, have been coming up to me telling me about Kid Kansas and asking me what I think. And I really just didn't think that, I didn't think he was the most talented guy in the world. And I thought that I was waiting to see what was going to happen to him when he stepped up. But the dude got flatlined before he even got his step-up fight. So that to me, that's very telling. This opponent that he got knocked out by was made to order could be. And yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. So I'll leave it at that. So Larry, let me put it on screen so you guys know. So right here, Emi Vargas versus Larry Friars. You know, Clones Island in the building. Larry Friars pretty much came out before this fight, and he said this is gonna be the fight of his life. He gonna take Emi to them deep, dark, uncomfortable places. And Emi Vargas said this is gonna be the easiest fight of my career. Oh man. Oh man. Rojo. Rocky Austin, what's your thoughts on Kid Kansas's knockout loss? You know, it wasn't no regular knockout loss. He didn't know where he was at. Vargas. So here we go. All the talking is done. All the inspirational Rocky speeches are done. You know, the fighter is about to face off right now. Larry Friars, Emi Vargas. You can clearly see a big size advantage for Emi Vargas. You know, Emiliano Vargas has a big size advantage on Larry Friars. Did I see Tank call out Hitchens? No, I didn't, and I'm not really gonna pay attention to much of what Tank says because whenever Tank starts tweeting like this, it just means he's gonna fight soon. That's all that is. Anyway, here we go. Round one: Emi Vargas versus Larry Friars. Emi Vargas in the green trunks, Larry Friars in the green trunks, the orange shirt representing Ireland. Orthodox matchup. And you got Larry Friars on the front foot looking for the fight. Emiliano Vargas being very patient, ties him up. Larry Friars has a pretty wide stance. Emi Vargas shoots a little jab there to the stomach, a stabbing jab. Good left hook there by Emiliano Vargas. Good left hook to the body from Emiliano Vargas. So Larry Friars is coming forward. There will be no lateral move from Larry Friars. There will be no crazy ring craft from him. He looking for the fight. He looking for the smoke. Larry Friars holding his ground and a good right hand to the body there from Larry Friars. Yeah, so far, I know it's early. He hasn't got anything too big yet, but Larry Friars did say that he was going to bring the fight to Emi Vargas, and he's bringing the fight right to Emiliano Vargas. Emiliano Vargas misses the left hook. but lands a straight right hand and then angles off to his left, and now goes to the southpaw stance momentarily and then goes to the orthodox. Fires all over him, but Emiliano Vargas remaining composed so far. Oh, good left hook by Vargas. And I think Friars is buzzed. Oh, and then the right uppercut, and then Emmy steps around him, and then a straight right hand down the middle. So Larry Friars getting his ass whooped right now. And now he goes southpaw. Straight left hand, left uppercut. Friars on the ropes. He can have all the determination he wants right now, but right now Larry Friars needs to get some damn defense. Otherwise, this ain't going past the second round. Oh, big left hook by Emiliano Vargas. Ooh, sharp right hand counter by Emiliano Vargas. 30 seconds left in round number 1. Larry Friars getting beat up as I thought he would. Yeah, Larry's legs are way too wide. He can't move. His legs aren't even under him when he gets hit. Yeah, this is Emiliano's first fight at 140. All right, so round 1, pretty conclusive round for Emiliano Vargas. No knockdowns, but a lot of sharp counters and all kinds of punches. Some left hooks, some left uppercuts, straight right hands. It is it's an 8-rounder. Yeah, man, there was some beautiful angle change, beautiful pivots there from Emiliano Vargas. Look, Larry Friars, I respect his determination and stuff, but he's just outgunned. There's a reason why Top Rank picked him. They're trying to make this kid look as good as humanly possible because we know that he's the son of Fernando Vargas and he's got an exciting style and they have stock in him. Eventually, the fight that Top Rank's going to want to make down the line would be him and Abdullah Mason. So they're going to do their best to, get these guys experience, but obviously get them the wins. And Larry Friars is a guy that can go rounds, but doesn't have the tools to beat the Emmy Vargas. So we'll see if Larry can make an adjustment. I highly doubt he will. But here we go, round 2. There you go, lead left hook by Emiliano Vargas. There you go, good little right hand to the body from Friars, but it's not really doing much to discourage Emiliano Vargas. Emiliano Vargas is in control of the fight. Gets the fight back to the center of the ring. Is 140 loaded, James? I don't think 140 is. It's an okay weight class. I don't think it's like loaded, but it's got some good fighters. You got Tio, you got Hitchens, you got Paro, Matias. It's all right. Got Devin, I guess. Yeah, Larry Friars is already running out of ideas. He's trying to press. It's not working. Emiliano Vargas is as comfortable can be. He's turning southpaw. He's trying to do his best Terrence Crawford, Jerron Ennis impression. Honestly, it's a matter of when, not if he's going to beat Larry, but when, or how. Because Larry's punches aren't doing anything to him, and his defense is leaky. A good right hand there by Larry there. Larry's still trying to make something happen. He's still bringing the fight to Emiliano. There you go. I mean, good defense there by Emiliano Vargas. Larry misses the right hand. It is also worth noting, and shout out to you guys out here. Make sure you smash that like button. It is worth noting, Larry Friars, in his 6 losses, he's been knocked out in half of them. He's been knocked out 3 times in his career. He's been knocked out by Xander Zayas. He's been knocked out by Samuel Taya, and he's been knocked out by some fighter named Nicole Busolin. So He's not like the most durable fighter. So I think it's very important that Emiliano Vargas at some point in this fight put the exclamation point and get this guy out of here because he's right there to be hit. His stances sometimes gets very, very wide and messy. So you're going to have plenty of chances to land big counters. Yeah, he's taking his time. I mean, Larry's whipping on every right hand he throws. Larry Friars cannot find any home for the straight right hand. Good uppercut by Emiliano Vargas. And then 3 left uppercuts out the southpaw stance. And Larry's still punching till the bell rings, but he's not doing anything. You know, these punches ain't doing anything to Emmy. I'll be honest, man. The fact that this fight even got on the main portion of ESPN, that's a clear indicator that Top Rank really is invested in Emiliano Vargas. Because let's be real, all respect to Larry Friars. I respect any fighter that gets in the ring, especially someone that's fought as many good people as he has. But Larry Friars is a club fighter. He's a club fighter. He should not be on ESPN. But it's all due to what they think about Emmy. Emmy is a guy that they see as a future superstar. He's like the Ryan Garcia of Top Rank, you know. Who they put over? Charlie Suarez. The true title says Dalton Smith, Catterall, Paro, Barroso, Andy Hiroka, Barbosa, McCall. Yeah, good fighters. Lemos, Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, Jose Ramirez and Barbosa, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't going nowhere. I love Josh Taylor, but I think, unfortunately, his best days are behind him. Andy Hiroka. Andy Hiroka is a guy that people got to come see. Rolly, you know, huh? All right, round 3. Emiliano Vargas versus Larry Friars. One-way traffic right now. Ain't really much resistance being put up by Larry Friars. Here we go. Straight right hand from Emiliano Vargas. And then a left hook to the head from Emiliano Vargas. There you go. It seems like the left hands out the southpaw stance for Emiliano Vargas. Those seem to be the most damaging and the most telling punches for Vargas when he throws them. I think he should stay right there in that southpaw stance. Stay there in that southpaw stance and just keep digging left hands, straight left hands, uppercuts. Because Larry Friars doesn't like those. Yeah, Larry Friars, he's very tentative now. Now he's guessing if he wants to throw the right hand or not. Oh, good body shot by Larry Friars with the right hand. Okay, some good action here from Larry Friars. A little uppercut that lands. I'll tell you guys this fight right now, it reminds me a lot of when Teofimo Lopez fought Steve Claggett. You know, you have a young guy who's very athletic, who's clearly has superior talent in every department, versus a guy that comes forward that's experienced, that's game, that won't be going anywhere. That's what this feels like. The only difference is unlike Teo, I think Emiliano Vargas will probably finish Larry Friars. Because right now, Larry Friars, he's bleeding profusely from his nose. He got blood all over his nose. Good right hand by Emiliano Vargas. Last minute of round 3. He ain't gonna win this bet. A-Buck says, give me Emiliano Vargas versus Steve Claggett. I mean, that's probably what that honestly, that just sounds top rank. That sounds like a real top rank move. Maybe not right now though, because they want to make sure Emiliano Vargas steps up even gradually a little bit more. I've noticed that on Emiliano Vargas' trunks, he's sponsored by Yarito Soda. How do you get that sponsorship? That's a pretty good sponsorship. The Mexican soda. Yeah. Last 10 seconds here, round 3. Your boy Lewis lost his money, Johnny. I don't know, man. Larry Friars, he lost that round, and he's lost every round thus far. But I feel like in that round, he landed more significant shots than he has in any other round so far. So that's a positive for him. Shout out to all 2060 here rocking with me. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. You know, live fight reaction. Haven't done one of these in a while. First one I've done in Vegas, so good to be here. I'll be live tomorrow for the big fight of the weekend, Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. So make sure you guys join me for that one because it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Huh? We'll watch it. Don't worry about that. 147 is trash right now. You're damn right it is. One of the sorriest weight classes in boxing. All right, so round 4, Larry Friars versus Emiliano Vargas. Just so you guys know, the next fight after this is Richard Torrez against Joey Dawejko, and then the main event will be Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan. So, all right, so round 4, Emiliano Vargas comes out on the southpaw stance. Larry Friars still on the front foot, looking for the fight, and it looks like Emiliano Vargas is starting to box a bit more. He's trying to walk Larry Friars into something big, and probably work a little bit on his southpaw skills. Ooh, good left hook to the body there from Vargas. But Friars remains durable. He remains tough. Oh, another left hook to the body from Emiliano Vargas. No, he didn't. He got stopped. Ooh, good uppercut by Vargas. Ooh, good left hook to the body, right hand to the head from Emiliano Vargas. Yeah, Emiliano Vargas made a bit of an adjustment here in round 4. He's starting to dig that little straight right hand down to the body and the solar plexus on Larry Friars. 140. They could do Emiliano Vargas versus Kid Kansas, although it makes no sense right now. They should, no one top rank. They'll probably do Emiliano Vargas versus the guy that knocked him out. Yeah, the Bolivian guy. Larry Friars holding his feet right there in the pocket and trying to make something happen, but it's to no avail. Vargas pushes him back. Now he's in the southpaw stance again. Another left hook to the body from Vargas. Ooh, good straight left hand down the middle from Emiliano Vargas. Honestly, I like Emiliano Vargas more as a southpaw than I do orthodox. He looks regular as hell as orthodox, but as a southpaw, ooh, uppercut, straight right hand, left hook. Fire is ready to go. The referee or Larry Friars' team has to save him from himself because he's taking one hell of an ass whipping right now. It's a systematic just beat down, round after round after round. He's outgunned in every department. He's significantly smaller than this guy. He's not as fast as him. Oh my God! Another body shot from Emiliano Vargas, and then a left hand to the head, and then a straight right hand to the head, and then a left hook, and then a right hand, and then a left hook. Larry Friars is getting beaten up all over Arizona right now. All right, so everybody keeps shitting on Boots versus Karen. I'm glad Boots versus Karen 2 is happening because I like, I got a lot of love for brother Bozianis. I just saw him this weekend. Good guy, had a lot of great conversation with him. But Jerron Ennis looked regular as hell when he fought Karen. And I think that right now, if he's not getting the fights against the champions, and that's his mandatory, honor your mandatory and fight him again, which he's doing. So good. But yeah, 147 is not very good right now. The only guys in the weight class that I really care about are like Boots, Brian Norman Jr. I still like Giovanni Sancion, and I like and I like what you call it. I like Jin Suzaki, and then there's another welterweight. There's one guy that I know personally who's moving down in weight. I won't say his name because they haven't announced it yet, but I like him too. It does suck. Brian Norman versus a no-name. Oh, he's not fighting a no-name. He's fighting Derek Cuevas, who was a Puerto Rican national champion, contender, can punch. It's actually a fight he can lose. It's actually a fight he can lose if he's not careful. Straight up. Shout out to Harold with the first super chat in the live. He says, BT likes any Japanese fighter, especially the ones with top rank. Not true. Seigo Yuri Okoye is Japanese, and I don't like Seigo Yuri Okoye, so you're wrong. But I like Jin Suzaki because he's exciting. But we're in round 5 of Emiliano Vargas versus the incomparable Larry Friars, and right now, honestly, it's been target practice. It's been sparring session for Emiliano Vargas. And I know right now the fine folks like Brad Goodman and top end, they're loving that he's getting these rounds, and this guy's looking for the fight.
They said if he goes to this, we can use Larry Friars again. How about Larry Friars and Tom Garcia?
Well, that's probably what they'll do.
Huh?
That's probably what they'll do.
Just a second. I think, yeah, he's definitely favored this.
Yeah, Larry Friars is starting to square up a lot more after that right hand. So look for Emiliano Vargas to really. Oh, he's back in southpaw. Oh, there it is. The straight left hand, and yeah, the referee waves it off immediately. A flash knockdown, but Larry Friars had his whole face rearranged. So, I mean, it ain't the worst stoppage in the world, but I don't think it's that great of a stoppage either. I think Larry Friars could have continued, but he was clearly outgunned, and it didn't look like Larry Friars' team was going to save him, so the referee did it for him. So, pretty much what I thought it would be a one-way traffic. Credit to Larry Friars, he fought the best he could with the limited ability he had, but in this case, Emiliano Vargas was just too quick, too fast, too strong, and too good for Larry Friars. So, good for him. And now he's 12-0. I don't know how much closer he is to fighting the likes of Keyshawn Davis or Abdullah Mace or anybody like that, but I guess another win in the win column. So good for him. It'd be nice. I would like to see Emiliano Vargas in a step-up fight. What are my thoughts on Boots versus Conor Benn? I mean, I don't think that's a fight that's gonna happen. I think Eddie Hearn will probably try to get Boots to go to 54 and get Conor Benn that title. I'll tell you this, man. Emiliano Vargas to me is a better southpaw than he is orthodox. He's a more dangerous fighter out that southpaw stance. What are my thoughts on Stanionis versus Giashov? It's a good fight. I think Stanionis should beat the brakes off Giashov. Giashov isn't that good. Giashov can move a little bit. He has decent pop, but nothing special. That's a guy I feel Stanionis should beat the brakes off him. Johnny, my man A-Book50 says that a step up with Danielito Zorilla for Emiliano will be good. Danielito Zorilla? I think Zorilla give that boy some problems. What is the IBF rule for a champion moving up? Could Boots immediately get a title shot if he moved to 154? I'm not sure if their policy is the same as the WBO or the WBC, but I'm pretty sure if he moves to 54, if he doesn't get an immediate title shot, he's probably going to be ranked number 1 or 2 off rip. Yeah, Giashov's an Olympian, but that don't mean anything. Just because a guy is an Olympian, it doesn't translate to the pros, and it doesn't mean that their fighting style is cut out for professional boxing. Giashov to me is not anybody like to go crazy over at welterweight. Ooh, shout out to my man MDCBX, always dropping the good comments. What do you think, Johnny? What do you think about Emiliano Vargas versus Montana Love?
That wouldn't be too bad.
That sounds good. That sounds just right. I like that fight. I think Montana Love don't throw a whole lot of punches. His confidence ain't what it used to be, and he's a confidence fighter. So
Let me try to think of a special.
What did you learn tonight? I learned experience. Every time I'm in the ring, I pick up more experience in my belt.
he says, "What to do?" I always say Europeans never go 12 with Hispanics or blacks, not racist or nothing. So then, what did Josh? What's Josh Taylor then? He's European. He went 12 with Jose Ramirez and beat the brakes off of him. But yes, it seems like in most cases they're not as durable. So in most cases, yes, but there are so many examples I could point out that are wrong that would disprove that.
He's a hell of a fighter. He's a strong Irish guy. I said it on
Caleb says Boots is moving like he's 22. Brother, you're 27. Stop wasting time at 140. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing there. Like who even gives a damn if he become undisputed at 147? Becoming undisputed at 147 for Boots is like Inoue when he became undisputed at 118. And actually, it's not even as good as that because Inoue at least had a Donaire to fight. You know, he don't got like a Donaire to fight. Yeah, right now they're talking to Emiliano.
You know, you work different English and train as a southpaw and 20 degree. Absolutely. Agreed. You got to adapt to Larry Friars. Bernardo, back to you.
And I'm said, look, he came in.
They got to interview Larry Friars, man. I want to hear what he got to say. All right, so that's the conclusion of the first fight on the card. The next fight is the co-main event, which will be Richard Torrez versus Joey Dawejko. You know, I guess now that Jared Anderson lost, the stage is yours, Richard Torrez. You are now the last American heavyweight hope. You know, so I'll be honest. I wasn't really big on Jared Anderson. I'm still not big on Richard Torrez.
I'm a big on Jared Anderson than I am Richard Torrez.
Yeah, I would actually. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't know about that one. I'm pretty low on Jared Anderson because Richard Torrez I think has more character than Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson don't like boxing. He's a complainer. Yeah, I was never big on Jared Anderson. People used to say, "Oh, Jared Anderson's the next Riddick Bowe and this and that." Nah, never. Not even close. What are your thoughts on Richard Torrez? I think he's a hardworking fighter. I think he's very well conditioned. I actually think he's got a better chance of doing something in the division than Jared Anderson ever had. But top rank, like they're gonna take the time with him. So hopefully he doesn't get Alan Garcia. You know, hopefully he actually wins his little step up fight. What do I think about Tito Mercado at 140? I like him. I like Tito Mercado. He's a dynamic boxer puncher. I'm happy he finally signed with a big promoter. You know, that was my only thing with Tito. Tito was dynamic, and I know about him, but a lot of people didn't know about him because he didn't have a big promoter. That's why he couldn't get ranked. So now that he's with Eddie Hearn, he's gonna get ranked. He's gonna get the fights, and you know, we'll see what happens. I know the fight for him that he wants is Keyshawn Davis because he feels some type of way about how everything played out at you know with the Olympics and the amateurs and things like that. So he wants to get that. He wants to get that back. So yeah, you guys are saying that Stanionis reminds you of Winky Wright. Oh, I can see the comparison. I'm gonna agree with my man here though. He's not as skilled as Winky, but you know Stanionis is very good, strong, durable, determined. You know he just got screwed by Virgil Ortiz pulling out of fights. I'm tired of these guys pulling out of fights. These guys like Noel McCallion and Virgil Ortiz pulling out of fights multiple times in a calendar year. Boxing got to get better at that, man. These fighters, there has to be I want there to start being a penalty for fighters pulling out of the same fight multiple times in a year. There has to be like a penalty because you can't be wasting guys' times. These training camps cost money. If you're doing training camp away from home, you got to buy like housing. You got to buy sparring partners. You got to pay for your nutrition. You got to do all these things. And that's the side of boxing people don't see. People just see the fights. They see the results, but they don't see like all the training camp expenses. They don't see all the effort that goes into planning a training camp. And so guys like Ryan Rozicki and Stanionis are getting their careers ruined through no fault of their own. And so I think boxing needs to do a better job of when guys like that who do the right things have these fighters like Virgil Ortiz and Noah McCallum and pull out of fights multiple times. Those guys got to get compensated or get better opportunities because it's not fair. But shout out to all 33 of you here. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Definitely super chat. We're here. He says, where was it? Stanionis pulled out of the first fight. Did he? I think you're right. Okay, so I take it back. But Noel McCallum, maybe not Virgil, but Noel McCallum, the WBC Cruiserweight champion, he needs to get penalized because Ryan Rozicki's whole 2024 has been ruined because this guy keeps pulling out of fights because he had a boo-boo. When people were comparing Jared to Riddick Bowe, I was shocked on the disrespect on Riddick Bowe. That's what I'm saying. That's extremely disrespectful. Riddick Bowe had more talent in his fucking pinky than Jared Anderson has in his whole body. Don't ever say that. How dare them? That's how bad American heavyweight boxing is, that we're clutching at straws to compare these guys to actual great fighters.
He's better shape than he's been since 2018. He didn't have to.
Yeah, but we won't get it because the politics of boxing. But I think I'm hoping that the reports are true because they were saying that Turki Al-Sheikh is looking into making Sergey Boachuk versus Majimov. So I think if there's any truth to that, I think that'd be an amazing fight. One that would be amazing for the division. You know what I'm saying? Joey Dawejko was talking a big game. He said, "Oh yeah, Richard Torrez never fought anybody like me." We're gonna see. We're gonna see, Joey. We're gonna see if it's really like that. If you really like that, By the way, I wanna do a roll call while I'm sitting here waiting. Let me know where you guys are from, what city, what state, what continent. Where are you guys watching this live from? I'm in my new home. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, the fight capital of the world. The place that I'm really growing comfortable in and loving every day. It's great to be here. We got New Jersey in the building. Shout out to New Jersey. Okay, New Jersey's in the building. We got Austin, Texas, and my man Caleb. He just moved to Austin, Texas. So shout out to you. I went to Austin, Texas one time. I didn't get to see a whole lot, but I hear great things about it. We got Queens, New York. Shout out to Queens, New York. I had an aunt that used to live in Queens, New York. I used to go visit my aunt in Queens, New York, like 8 years ago. Shout out to Queens, New York. I love Queens. San Antonio, Texas, the home of Tim Duncan. Yes, sir. Now that the WBC title fight is off, is there any chance that Don King makes Ian Green the main event? No. I can't really talk about what's going on with Ian Green on the live because that's not for me to put out there. But yeah, I know for a fact he's not going to be on the next main event. That much I can tell you. Bronx, the Bronx, yes sir. The home of Pistol Pete Dobson, yes sir. Shout out to the Bronx. Bam's got to bring it back to San Antonio. Yeah, I mean, look. His next fight's going to be very far from San Antonio. He's going to be actually on the Boots card. He's going to be the co-main event. He's fighting Pedro Guevara, former champion. And, we'll see how it goes. It's not the worst fight that he could have made, but, I'm kind of disappointed because, I wanted to see Bam fight Puma Martinez. I wanted to see Bam really, get to business and unify these titles. And he's fighting Pedro Guevara. So I guess I got to sit there and just shut up and just wait, I guess. Okay, Long Island. Shout out to Long Island. Chicago. Yes, sir. I love Chicago. One of my favorite cities in America. One of the best cities in the world. Shout out to Chicago. So Joey Dawejko's last 5 fights, he's gotten a draw with Jarrell Miller. Not last 5 fights, but notable fights in his career. He has a draw with Jarrell Miller, lost to Charles Martin, got stopped by him, took Amir Mansour and Frank Sanchez the distance in his career, and then he got stopped by Stephen Shaw in 8 rounds. So that's his career. Those are some notable fights in his career. He's a veteran of well over 40 fights, and let's see what he has left in the tank. You know, I definitely think on paper, Joey Dawejko is the most experienced and most skilled fighter Torrez has fought to date. So we shall see. So yeah, just waiting for Torrez and Dawejko. You know, while I'm waiting, get your questions in, get your comments in. If you guys got any thoughts on Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan, get that in. You know, Munguia, he's trying to get back right to contention. Right now, Munguia, as it stands, just look at the 168 rankings. Right now, Munguia, he's ranked number 2 in the WBC. He's not ranked in the WBA. He's ranked number 6 in the IBF, and he's ranked number 5 in the WBO. So he's still very highly regarded. He's still a consensus top 5 super middleweight. He wins this fight. You know, if Canelo ever drops one of these belts or whatever, maybe he wants to getting a title shot. Who knows? BT, what do you think of the UFC production? The crowd was loud for Callum Walsh. I didn't get a chance to watch much of the card. I mean, I tuned in just in time for the main event for Callum Walsh. I loved what I saw. I loved the production value that they had for the Callum Walsh fight today. I think Callum Walsh is going to be one of the biggest stars in boxing in the near future. I already think he's at the worst. He's the second biggest star in the 154 division. The only guy that I would say is a bigger star than him is Tim Tszyu. This kid is a ticket seller. He's young. He can punch. He's got the mouthpiece of Dana White behind him. I mean, there is no limit to what that kid's popularity could be. And I think the big fight for him in the future is going to be Callum Walsh versus Xander Zayas at Madison Square Garden. Remember I told you guys first, Callum Walsh, Xander Zayas will be one of the biggest fights in boxing one day at Madison Square Garden. Callum Walsh is 23. Xander Zayas is 22. You know, Ireland versus Puerto Rico, New York City, 2 top guys at 54 in the future. It's going to be a massive fight. And when I say massive, I don't mean like they're going to sell out the theater. I'm talking about they're going to put like 17 to 20,000 in the arena, in the Garden. So remember I told you. But yeah, great production value. Fun fight to watch. You know, it didn't last very long. He beat up a blown up welterweight, a guy in Ruanowski that got his head boxed out by Michael McKinson. So he did what he's supposed to do, but I enjoyed the spectacle of it all. It was a lot of fun to watch. Erik Bazinyan for the upset. Yeah, it's very possible. He's got a puncher's chance for sure. Buatsi versus Willie Hutchinson, who wins? It's not really a fight that I put a whole lot of thought into. Willie Hutchinson's a good fighter. He's coming off of a win against Craig Richards. He's long, rangy, good at slowing the pace down. I think Buatsi will beat him. I think Buatsi's still one of the best light heavyweights in the world, not named better be Evan Bivol. So I think he gets it done. He's pretty good at adapting, and I think he'll adapt to Hutchinson's style and get on the inside and mid-range and have his way. So I'll probably say Buatsi by decision. Shout out to Pops with the $10 super chat. He says, hit that like button, and thank you all for the support. Yes, thank you to Pops for the super chat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Pops on the live a couple days ago. Pops, I don't know if you want to come on after the lives, after the main event, but if you want to come on after the main event and give some thoughts on Munguia and Bazinyan, you can. If you're too tired, then don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal, but good to see you, Pops.
Getting knocked out in front of your fans, in front of a live audience.
So right now, Richard Torrez and Joey Dawejko are in the ring, and we're just patiently awaiting the introductions. And we're gonna see if Richard Torrez can start taking some steps as hopefully the next American heavyweight great, you know. And if he loses, then we put all of our eyes on Lorenzo Medina, the Giant Killer, which for me right now is my favorite American heavyweight. But he's still young. He don't got the amateur pedigree that Torrez has. Torrez has, so he's still some ways away. But I like him. He's probably my favorite American heavyweight right now. Where's Johnny? Johnny's in the room. He's in the room chilling right now. Right now I'm solo dolo and doing the live. Carrying the live by myself right now. It's a bit of a different feeling because I'm used to having pops, but we here making it do what it do, talking that boxing, waiting for the heavyweights to duke it out, and tonight's a chill live. Tomorrow is gonna be the live where I really get like lively and raucous because that's the fight that I'm looking forward to is AJ versus Dubois. I'm happy about the fight, but I'm a little somber and sad about it because this is supposed to be the fight that Philip Hergovich got, but he lost to Dubois. So, such is life, such is boxing. So, fun fact, apparently this is the 10th straight opponent that Richard Torrez has fought that's over 30 years old. So, they've been giving him some, opponents that are made to order, opponents that are there and they're designed to make him look good. And this one's no different. Torrez is a southpaw, physically strong, young, throws a lot of punches. Dawejko is more of a guy that waits to counter punch, a guy that does a little too much waiting. So that's what it is, man. He does way too much waiting. Work rate not high enough. So I think if Dawejko wants to win this fight, he can counter punch Torrez, but that work rate's gonna have to be a little higher than usual. My man asked, is this a replay or is it live? No, we're live. We are live in the flesh. Good to see you, champ. Good to see everyone here. Good to be seen. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Both fighters touch the gloves, and here we go. Put the banner up. Put the banner up. There you go. Richard Torrez, Joey Dawejko. Step up fight.
Illness to one of the fighters, and here he is with an opportunity. How does he make the best of this fight against a man who's supposed to test him in debate?
Joey Dawejko promised that his experience is going to be the difference tonight, and he will come out victorious. So let's see. Round one, Dawejko versus Torrez. Torrez in the black trunks with the red trim. Dawejko in the white trunks with the black trim. It's a southpaw versus orthodox matchup. Torrez whiffs on a big right hook, but you see Torrez with that lead right hand probe, changing levels, trying to show Dawejko those early looks. Dawejko being the patient, savvy veteran, holding his ground, waiting for those counter punching opportunities. Torrez trying to get that lead hand down of Dawejko. Good counter right hand to the body from Dawejko. It is worth noting. Do you guys remember about 5 years ago when Joey Dawejko made a lot of noise in boxing because he's the guy that apparently knocked out Anthony Joshua in sparring before the Ruiz fight? You guys remember that? Torrez grazes Dawejko with a left hand. Dawejko whips on a left hand to the body. Torrez shoots a stabbing jab to the stomach, followed up by a stabbing left hand to the stomach. Joey Dawejko trying to move his head out the center line and march forward on Torrez. Good right hand to the body there from Dawejko. Dawejko trying to lean on Torrez. Torrez ties him up and the referee separates them. 90 seconds left here in round one. Yeah, he could have. Torrez coming in bigger than usual. I mean, he's a big kid in general, but yeah, you could be right.
It's because of this situation to both fighters coming forward. So again, they're not saying
so far, it's not the most eventful first round, but Torrez is trying to break and penetrate the guard of Dawejko. Good left hand to the body from Torrez. Torrez probes that southpaw jab in Dawejko's face. Good feint by Torrez. Torrez continuing to look for the openings.
keep his face clear of cuts.
Dawejko grazes Torrez with the overhand right counter, but it's partially blocked by Torrez.
But you see, Torrez, he's respecting the skill set. You feel the difference in there. You know, when you're in there, the guy in front of you, and he got
Good jab by Torrez. That pops the head back of Dawejko.
You can tell that he's looking to set you up for a shot. That could be right hand.
There you go. Good left hand to the body from Torrez, and then a left hand up top from Torrez.
Shots over the top of Torrez straight punches. It's been good for 8 rounds in the heavyweight division.
All right, so the first round completed. You know, I think Torrez did a good job scoring that little stabbing jab to the stomach, and then the left hand to the body. Those are key punches for him. I feel like he's trying to set up something up top. So those are the things you want to do if you're trying to set up big punches to the head up top. So, yes, sir. The biggest U.S. American heavyweight height job. Yeah, I mean, look, right now there's not really anybody from America, so we're gonna wait and see. American boxing right now it's about as relevant as vinyl records are or 8-tracks. Torrez likes to fight old men, and Jarlov likes to fight young boys. Sounds about right. You know, I mean, people gave Jed Anderson a hard time for, I guess, his matchmaking, but I think Jarlov's matchmaking might arguably have been softer than Anderson before Anderson fought Martin Bacoli. If you want to keep it all the way real, keep it all the way 100. All right, we're 1 hour into the live, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the live fight reaction. It's your boy BT, Brendan Taylor, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. We're in the second round now of our co-main event between Richard Torrez Jr. and Joey Dawejko. Torrez trying to get that lethal leverage. One thing I like about Torrez is he throws a lot of feints, you know. I still think he needs to work on his feints, but he at least makes the attempt to throw the feints. Good left hand to the stomach there by Torrez. And Joey Dawejko's talking to the referee. It looks like he's complaining a little bit. He's complaining. Dawejko trying to get the range with the overhand right counter, but it's to no avail. Torrez's legs are too quick for him, too sharp. Ooh, good left hook to the body by Joey Dawejko.
Smart thing for him, but it's one shot. He's going to need to put 2s and 3s together. And maybe even punch.
There you go. Good defense from Dawejko. Dawejko starting to hold his ground a bit more, and it looks like he's picking up on the patterns of what Torrez is doing. But he needs to let his hands go. See, this is a problem I have when I watch Dawejko. There you go. Good left. Good look. A long overhand left from Dawejko. He does really good work in spots. He's a good counterpunch. He's got good timing, but the volume is just not enough. And when I say volume, I'm not saying Dawejko, I'm not asking to go on there and be Williams Peta and throw 1,000 punches because he's a heavyweight. But man, stop weighing so much. Get off first. He can fight. My dad wants to know, what about Dawejko versus Lorenzo Medina? I like that fight. I mean, I think that's a really good fight, actually. I think I don't know if it will be an exciting fight because Lorenzo's a counter puncher. This guy's a counter puncher. So it might actually be a fight where Lorenzo looks bad, but I think he right now has to beat Joey. I'd probably wait a fight or two though. Man, this one might be a snoozer, guys. Might be a bit of a snoozer. Good overhand left by Torrez. Oh, nice left uppercut from Richard Torrez, and then Dawejko turns his back. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not liking this body language I'm seeing from Dawejko. Dawejko is turning his back and complaining, and doing the normal Joey Dawejko thing where he don't throw no punches, which is what I thought he would do. I thought Dawejko would come in here, have some decent moments counter punching, and then eventually get overwhelmed by the bigger, stronger, younger guy. That's right now, round by round, starting to look like that. So We'll see. What do you guys think? Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Definitely super chat, and make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's the big one. Tomorrow's the real heavyweight fight. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, Wembley Stadium. 96,000 people are going to be there. Very important fight for the division. Anthony Joshua's chance to become a 3-time heavyweight champion. Daniel Dubois' chance to become the guy, one of the to take the mantle from Joshua as one of the guys in British boxing. Would you say that being over 6 feet tall at 147 is being a weight bully? Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it is. It is. I mean, Tommy Hearns, I love Tommy Hearns, but he had a long, rangy frame. He was weight bully, but just because a guy is big and tall, it doesn't mean that that's always an advantage. Sometimes these guys stay at the weight class too long. Sometimes they get weight drained and they don't think they're gonna get weight drained. And some of these guys may be tall, but they don't fight tall, like Rafael Espinoza. So yeah, but for the most part, if you're a 6'1" at 147, you're weight bully. All right, so round 3, Richard Torrez versus Dawejko. Torrez probing that jab. Throws the overhand left, but it's blocked by Dawejko. Dawejko momentarily goes into a southpaw stance. He's a southpaw now. So now Dawejko has changed his stance. He's in the southpaw stance. There's now a break in the action because why? Dawejko has spit out his mouthpiece. So he's doing the old veteran tactics to buy time. Spitting out the mouthpiece, all that stuff. You're going to start seeing Dawejko break out all the veteran tactics now on the young bull Torrez. But yeah, now Dawejko is a southpaw. So now he's trying to mirror Torrez and take away that advantage, I guess you could say. And now their feet are more even because now they're both fighting up the same stance as opposed to orthodox versus southpaw. Dawejko whips on an overhand left.
And you see right away, he didn't actually set the turn back to orthodox.
There you go, good overhand left by Torrez. There you go, good. Yeah, I like to see Torrez commit a bit more to some of these power shots because Dawejko's a crafty counterpunch, but Dawejko not really throwing he's not really throwing anything with no bad intention. So I know you gotta be careful because this guy's a veteran, but this next round that I have, I want to see Torrez start to really sit down on the shots and commit to some power punches. There you go. Good left hand and then a good left uppercut by Torrez. There you go. Good straight left hand, then right hook by Richard Torrez on Dawejko. Torrez is starting to put together the punches. He's trying to put together some nice combinations on Dawejko. Oh, big left uppercut by Richard Torrez.
Torrez, when he started getting a little rhythm now, starting to piece up. Round fight is scheduled for 8 here.
All right, so another clear Richard Torrez round. It's really just at this point, round by round, it's turning into a sparring session. Dawejko is doing exactly what I thought he would do. He's in there, he's waiting, he's trying to hold his feet, counter punch. There's not enough volume to discourage Richard Torrez, and Torrez is just starting to slowly but surely as the fight goes on pick up the pressure, increase the number of punches. So we'll see if he gets a stoppage. I don't know if Richard Torrez has the IQ or the craft to stop Joey Dawejko, but it'd be nice if he did. What do you guys think? Make sure you smash that like button.
I like that. Designer store.
Main event is next. Just so you guys know, main event is next. Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan. You know, first fight back since Canelo against a big puncher, big, hungry, undefeated puncher. Looking forward to get into it. But right now, round 4, Torrez versus Dawejko. Thus far, through 3 rounds by CompuBox, Dawejko has thrown 48 punches in 3 rounds. So very low work rate. He's only landed 8 punches, which is like par for the course for Dawejko. Oh, right hook, left hand from Richard Torrez. Ooh, good counter left hook by Dawejko. Yeah, Dawejko is definitely outgunned. He's a smaller heavyweight. He just spit out his mouthpiece, and then Torrez landed a left hand. But now again, Dawejko does the veteran move. He spits out his mouthpiece. He's getting a bit of extra time before Richard Torrez really starts putting it on him. But now the action resumes. Oh, big overhand left from Torrez. Dawejko's hurt. Dawejko's hurt. Torrez with a left hook to the body. And Dawejko is just trying to survive at this point. He's trying to survive. He don't want to be in there. Torrez got to put him out of the misery. He spits out his mouthpiece for the 3rd time. So I think at this point they got to deduct him a point. Deduct him a point. If he does it again, disqualify him because this is ridiculous. You throwing 55 punches in like 4 rounds. You're not really trying to win. I think if Torrez, there you go, big uppercut by Torrez, and then left hand from Torrez. If Torrez continue to stay on him, he'll get him out this round. There's still 90 seconds left in this round. Good jab by Dawejko to the stomach, or Torrez, I should say. Good jab there from Torrez. And then a jab to the stomach there from Torrez. And then a right hook from Torrez. So Torrez right now, he don't have no respect for anything, any sort of power or ammunition that Dawejko thought he had. Torrez is completely disregarding all that. He's coming forward. He's right in his face. He's throwing punches to the body. He's looking to break him down. And a left uppercut again. His mouthpiece comes out again for the 4th time. He's bleeding from the nose. They got to deduct him or disqualify him. This is ridiculous. Here we go. So the referee finally deducts a point. Dawejko is just looking for a way out. His face is completely badgered and bloodied. They should be DQ him because I think Richard Torrez is going to punch his mouthpiece out again or he's going to spit it out. First point deduction of Dawejko's career, apparently. Oh, good solid jab by Torrez. Oh, overhand left from Richard Torrez. And I think Timothy Bradley said it best. Good overhand left from Dawejko. But Torrez is not phased. Torrez is still staying in his face. Misses a big uppercut. Straight left hand from Torrez. The mouthpiece comes out for the 5th time in this fight. At this point, another point deduction. So referee tells Dawejko if his mouthpiece comes out again, they're gonna DQ him. So it's gonna come out. If it don't come out now, it'll come out the next round because Dawejko don't want to be in there. He's fighting with an opponent's mentality. He's looking to survive. He's not trying to win. And I know he's a veteran and it's gonna look good on Torrez's resume, but Dawejko need to hang it up. AMG Fresh wants to know how many times till he gets a DQ. I don't. Apparently, according to the referee, they said next time if he spits out his mouthpiece again, the next time is a DQ. So unbelievable. Yeah, we hear the boy BT True School Sports. This ain't the most exciting fight, but the untouchable True School Sports Empire is back, doing the live fight reactions, giving you guys the play-by-play, the commentary, all that stuff. Make sure you smash that like button. We here. Main event is next. And the sparring session should be over soon because this is a glorified sparring session. Larry Friars versus Vargas, Emiliano Vargas was sparring. This is sparring. This is a showcase fight. All right, here we go. Round 5. There you go. Left hand, right hook to the body from the Torrez to start off the round. Yeah, that mouthpiece gonna come out again any second now. He want to be disqualified. I agree with Tim. Joey Dawejko wants to get disqualified. I think the first solid left hand that lands on this guy's face, he's gonna spit the mouthpiece out again because he don't want to be in there. Good right hook by Richard Torrez. So now the referee is warning Dawejko for holding. Good feint step from Torrez. Torrez using these like little Lomachenko step overs, trying to get that lead foot leverage. Now Dawejko goes back into the southpaw stance to try to mirror Torrez. Ooh, big overhand left from Torrez. Ooh, good overhand left by Torrez. Torrez with 2 up jabs. Lord Zed, what's good? Good to see you, champ. Right now, I watch Richard Torrez beat up Dawejko. Dawejko ain't offering no resistance. Torrez probing that jab. I feel like Joey Dawejko's defense is tightened up more because he's not getting hit with as many big shots now. But I don't know, man. Richard Torrez got to put him out of his business. He don't want to be in there. And there goes the mouthpiece again. The mouthpiece is out. They're gonna disqualify him. They gotta disqualify him. His mouthpiece is out. And that's it. That's it. The referee waves the fight off because for the 6th time, Joey Dawejko was spit out his mouthpiece. And you know, this fight actually was a little worse than I thought it would be. Because I knew Joey Dawejko wasn't gonna come here and throw no punches. Because I see them fight too many times. He sits there, he waits the counter, he does some good work here and there. But yeah, good win for Torrez, I guess. But top rank gotta step him up some more because this is ridiculous. Too predictable, this fight. What do you guys think? You know, to give Torrez his credit, because I don't want to just shit on Joey Dawejko. You know, I like what Torrez is doing. He was very loose with his guard, very educated. You know, was trying to get angles, trying to probe, trying to throw feints. So I like that. Those are the subtleties that I look for in a fighter, and he was trying to do those. You know, unfortunately, he had a guy in Dawejko who didn't come to win and didn't come to fight. So I think it kind of took a little bit away from what he was trying to do. But you know, it's boxing. You're gonna have guys like this that don't come to win, that come to survive. And I'll tell you guys this: I can't think of a time when I've seen a fighter, an opponent, spit the mouthpiece out so many times in a fight. His mouthpiece came out of his mouth 6 times. So, you know, it is what it is. I think Torrez, he did show in spots of the fight susceptibility to be counterpunched because even there in that little exchange, Dawejko did catch him with the counter left hook. But again, Dawejko doesn't throw enough punches. I don't think he has the firepower nor the physical side to keep a guy like Torrez off of him. So the fight played out the way I thought it would. But shout out to everybody that's rocking with your boy BT and the Untouchable True School Sports Empire. We're live. Main event is next. Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan. I wonder what Torrez had to say about all this. I know a couple of you guys asked for Johnny. Johnny, do you want to say anything to the people?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a 5-minute breather because I'm a little tired.
Do the people want to see me?
Yeah,
They want to see me?
I'm sure they'd love to see you, but do you want to hop on there?
No.
All right, that's special. You can't just be hopping on here. Everyone want to see you. That's a rhetorical question.
They don't know who that is.
They don't know who that is. But look, Johnny, I'm gonna let you take it for 5 minutes, Johnny, because I need a breather. So
Hey, by the
look,
way,
guys, we got Johnny here. He gonna talk to you guys for 5 minutes. I'm gonna take a breather.
I heard somebody approach that when they come in, they said, "This kid, he knows his boxing, so I appreciate that to anyone right here." Let me see. I'm gonna read DQ. How many times till he gets DQ? Munguia, Berlanga, Mexico, Puerto Rico too. I'm with it. I'd like Munguia, Berlanga to fight. I still want to see Munguia fight like a dude like Caleb Plant. I feel like that'd be dope. Or some like Munguia and Trevor McCumbee. I feel like that shit would be a war. Yeah. Talk to me. What you guys think of Richard Torrez Jr.? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know too much about Richard Torrez Jr. I just knew this fight wasn't gonna be entertaining. Richard Torrez Jr. needs to fight Jake Paul. I'm with it. I mean, it's more entertaining than the recent people he's been fighting. I don't know. I need more action in the heavyweight division. Yeah, BT's out there drinking his water. I'm tired, guys. You guys ever Jaime Munguia, man? Hey, Hyro, are you still on this? Hey, what do you guys think about Jaime Munguia versus a guy like Trevor? Huh? Hey. What do you think about Jaime Munguia versus a guy like Trevor McCumbee? That should be dope.
You better worry about Bazinyan. Bazinyan might knock his ass out.
Torrez versus Wilder. Torrez versus Wilder. Somebody said Torrez versus Wilder. Bomb squad.
Wait, Wilder is right now. Torrez might beat him.
Nah, man. I think
Wilder is shot to pieces.
BT or Clarissa Shields. Come on, man. Y'all know this. You're untouchable. You're untouchable all day, man. They not. He said, "Shout out to Clarissa. She looked pretty good last time we seen it." He said he won some rounds in with the champ. Nah, she's good. She's high level. She's one of my favorite female fighters. If not my favorite female fighter. I like Clarissa Shields, man. I like her attitude. I know some people say that they don't. Why not? I like her attitude. I need a haircut, guys. So if y'all want to drop some super chats, man, help out the homie, man. What is it? How do I see how many people are in this bitch? Oh, 25. Ooh, language, my bad. 25. True School Sports. What fight are you guys most excited for, man?
Chris Smith versus Vargas.
Chris Smith.
Yeah. The real CBS.
Yeah. There's some fights. Hold on, man. I'm going to look at the boxing schedule, guys. I'm going to help you guys out, man. So if you guys...
Why don't you give me your breakdown?
You guys...
What do you think about that fight?
I think... I'm going to be honest. I don't know too much about Brazilian, but I'd be down to put...
What do you think about a potential Munguia and Billy fight?
You need to get through this first. Honestly, I want to see Munguia fight Karen McCumbee. I think that should be dope. Yeah. I think that'd be dope. AJ tomorrow. Hell yeah. I actually think AJ can get cracked tomorrow. I like Daniel Dubois. I think Daniel Dubois got the power. He's young. And I think he's always been in the shadow of a guy like AJ. So I think that AJ's I think he's definitely going to be up for tomorrow night. Look, there's a boxing schedule. Like, check you guys out. If you guys ever looking for any fights and schedule on these fights, look, hold on. Let me just get focused. It's called Boxing Showtime. It lets you know, like, the undercards, all that shit. I think it's a pretty dope app to have. Tim Zuvers it should be fire. Yeah, it should be. It should be. I think the defense of the person fighting Tim Zhu is I don't know how to pronounce his name. My bad. Is Leaky. I was at Tim Zhu's last fight with Fedora. I still like Tim Zhu. I think he's one of my favorite fighters at 54. The guy that I think is going to really stick out at 154 though is going to be Hamza Sharad. Let me see. There's what do you guys think of Cateron Progress? That one actually grabs my attention. And Conceição versus Foster too. I think that one would be pretty good. Right now, 26. Wow, how many people do you have? Yeah, Usyk and Fury too. Hey, I'm thinking about betting on Fury to win the rematch. I picked Usyk to win the first fight, but I have a reason. Like I'm thinking, like if there's money, like I'm a type of guy that likes to bet on upsets. I'm from Vegas, so you know. And I'm thinking about starting my own channel as well. I just don't know how to really start it, but I would hope that some of you guys would be able to hop on and show some support. You'll see a lot more videos from BT as well. Yeah, so Dawejko got DQ Torrez won. Yeah. Hey BT, how do I scroll down the comments and shit? Yeah, man. Oh no, I'm good. I was on time. Hold on. Oh, all right. Yeah, he got DQ, man. What's up, Pops? Talk to me. Yeah, there you go, BT, man. Come on, man. Yeah, ESPN, man. ESPN. Yeah. What do you guys think of Caleb Plant's performance? I still want to see Caleb fight a guy like Munguia. I think that shit would be dope. It's showing no highlights.
What about Joshua Dubois?
Joshua Dubois. I already broke that down. I think Joshua will win because I think of the experience and I think his boxing ability. But I think Dubois, he's got the power and the youth, and I think he's gonna be really up for that fight. I think if he's not fully focused, I think it's gonna make a big difference, and I think that he could get cracked. But if there was a fight, I would bet on the underdog. It'd probably be Daniel Dubois to pull off the upset right there. You said Bitterby but Bivol is a big fight. Yeah. I mean, I like Bivol's boxing ability. I just don't know how he's going to be able to handle Bitterby's power. And the way BT likes Bitterby makes me want to cheer for Bitterby because I like to see my friend be right. So you like Bitterby. I like Bitterby too, but
That's his career. Yeah. I'm taking him retire undefeated.
Yeah. Until we fight.
I legit think this could be his last fight if he wins.
Yeah. Nah, I think Bitterby can crack. I think he can hurt Bivol, but I think Bivol could also outbox him. If there was a 50-50 fight, honestly, this is the type of fight that I'm just willing to bet on the underdog just to see whatever happens. Let me see. My man Charlie Suarez did his thing. Much love to him, to my Filipino brothers. Hell yeah, bro. He did do his thing. That knockout was nasty. It was a good hurt. He was lined up to fight my homie. My homie was supposed to fight him. It's gonna be him and Andres. I still want to see it, man. I'd love to see it. Or he should fight another one of my boys, Albert Bell. I think my boy could do really good against him as well. So I do want to see him get a shot on a big name pick pretty soon. Let me see. I'm high on him. Might be the best at 130. You think so? You think he might be the best at 130? I think he's definitely got the hardest puncher at 130, in my personal opinion. But I think I think the thing with a lot of Filipino fighters, in my personal opinion, I think you gotta fight them on the inside because a lot of Filipino fighters, I don't think they can get leverage on the majority of their shots because they need spacing and leverage, except for a guy like Manny Pacquiao. But I'd like to see how he deals with the pressure fighter and something like that. Yeah, let's go, Joshua. The ball's okay. Yeah, it's definitely new. It's definitely new to him, Pops. It's definitely new to him. I don't know how he's going to be able to handle it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually really excited about that fight. Also, Anthony Kakachi, Josh Warrington, slept on fight. And the winner needs to go ahead and fight that dude, Water Sugar Nunez. Let me see. Our guy's knockout record shouldn't be. Hold on, I'm gonna read this one. Our guy's knockout record shouldn't be. Hold on. Yeah, I agree. I think I like Charlie Suarez. I told my boy Andres I think he can beat Charlie Suarez, though, so I do want to see my boy Andres get a shot at Charlie Suarez. California and Texas, no story about hype. Yeah, Arizona's doing good. I think Arizona's doing good. But you know, a place where we think we'll do pretty good is New Mexico, and our boys starts getting more fights out there, and they can put more cards out there because New Mexico is a fight town, way more fight town than Arizona too. They don't care about Albert Bell like me and you. No, they don't, man. Albert Bell's my guy, man. I think he deserves a shot, man. He's been manned up for years. Yeah, my guy Harrow, man. Much love. Yeah, Ricardo Torrez. But, yeah, yeah, true. I didn't get a chance to watch that fight. I was in the room, but I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm gonna go back and watch it, see how he looked and performed. Because you know, I know he gets knockouts, but I want to know more about him. You know, and I want to see him fight a little bit more. Charlie Suarez, the next 130-pound champion. I'd like to see Charlie Suarez fight Anthony Cacachi or Eduardo Sugar Nunez for the vacant IBF. Hey, BT, if the IBF does go vacant, I know he won't get the shot, but what about Charlie Suarez versus Eduardo Sugar Nunez at 130?
Oh my God. What a fight.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
That's good.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
The lives keep you.
Nice.
So, wet the whiskers, you know?
Something to wet the whiskers, guys.
Everybody lost. Like,
Yeah, Caleb is a good dude. Caleb is a real good dude. Caleb always looks out for me. Shows me love. Hit that like button. Hit that like button and super chat. Thank you for all the support. Absolutely, man. Drop that like. Hit that super chat, man. Help out our boy BT, man. Help him get some money. You know? BT said. Eduardo Sugar. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what it said. Eduardo Sugar Nunez versus Charlie Suarez. My guy, David Eastern. Or how do you? I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but Suarez is highly ranked on both IBF and WBO. It's about time for world title. Yeah, I think it is time for him to get a title shot. But what's it called? But I do think Albert Bell's been mandatory or up there like 1, 2, and 3 since 2019, 2020, and they just drop him and he just hasn't fought. So honestly, I would like to see Charlie Suarez fight a guy like Albert Bell because I think Albert Bell would be a good boxer. Charlie Suarez got the fight. So I would like to see those type of fights come, and you know that's something that I would like to see. Me personally,
there's no fight else where we can say, oh,
yeah, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. I'm looking forward to that fight too.
That's the only fight I can think of where
Tank fighting Lamont Roach is a cherry pick. Look, I'm gonna speak my mind. I agree. I think it is a cherry pick, but I think it's a big fight for the Maryland fan base, people in the DC. So if the fight's in DC, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give it a pass, but I'll understand it. You know what I mean? I'll understand it a little bit if they fight in DC.
You gotta give him, even though Khan has those shoes.
He's a good boxer, but he's not 155 pounder.
Yeah.
Who is though?
Yo, BT, is that?
Okay, he's fought up.
Yo, BT, is that Johnny B?
Yeah.
This is Johnny, man. This is Johnny, but I don't know. I'm filling in for BT so he can. I'm filling in for BT so he can wet his whiskers. You know, wet his whiskers. Drink some whatever he's gonna drink. Get some food. Load himself up. We had some goddamn some jugo with some Coca-Cola. Fine. We're you know. Henry LeBron and Andres I don't think Andres actually ducked Charlie Suarez. I think Andres was just sick. Andres was really just sick. Andres actually got the fever. I would like to see them remake that fight because I think Andres will take that fight.
Okay.
But, you know, I like Charlie Suarez. So. He can crack. Man, this is fun. I like doing this shit.
All the guys on his resume that like all his best
boxing, man.
The best guy he fought,
boxing people.
On his record, he never knocked none of them out.
I love y'all boxing people, man. Keep dropping stuff. Oh,
fighters.
Bazinyan? I'm gonna look at it.
He has to win against Ronald Ellis.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to ask you guys a question. If you guys were boxing, right, and let's hypothetically say that you guys weren't that good, right? And-
He beat Carl
and-
Baldwin.
and they were to call you.
Erik Bazinyan. Yeah, he's a puncher. Armenia, but Canada. Canada.
I had a little dispute with BT, but I wanted to ask you
Get
guys,
this last question, I'll come back to these.
what do you guys think is more disrespectful, being called a can or being called a bum? If you guys were not the best fighters, would you rather be called a can or a bum?
Yeah.
Brazilian in the house, yes sir.
Jaime Munguia,
He also Cito
Lopez.
Lopez, Carlos Baldwin,
What do you guys
Cotto,
think?
Trout was good.
BT will be coming back here shortly.
That's a good win.
And check out the mariachi.
Mayweather.
Man, main event time.
That's actually like my number one like objective, like criticism of Canelo. Is he never found ways to win fights when things were going his way.
Oh, man.
All the Mexican fighters that I would put above him, they have examples of their career where they didn't have their best and they still found ways to win.
Well, he's only lost twice.
Something like that. And in both those fights, the commentator is he got clinically
Miguel.
outboxed.
Miguel, what do you think of between a fight between like a guy like Munguia and Trevor McCumbee? That'd be a war, huh?
He fought Chavez Jr.
Yeah.
He fought Chavez Jr. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
Even though it was
He always got some fights, man.
even though it was a dud.
It was a
Brazilian in
commercial.
the house, yeah.
It was a what?
It was one big commercial for the luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was stoked for that fight. I was really
It was one of the
genuinely
biggest
excited.
interviews.
Yeah, I was genuinely excited for that fight. I was like, oh, shit. It was a dud. Another one was a dud.
Which one?
Chavez Jr. and Canelo.
Yeah,
That's still,
I was. That thing was huge, bro, over here in Vegas. When
Yeah.
Travis was gonna fight Canelo, I haven't seen him fight it.
Really? Yeah. No.
I watched it.
I don't know.
Okay, he fought Golovkin.
I don't know
three
if Emmy hits harder than Xander's eyes just because Xander's eyes fights at 1
Well,
at
The
154.
third fight,
But
the third
I
fight.
think Emmy's got a little bit of pop.
I know.
I like Emmy.
I don't know how to put that.
Emmy and Mother and Fernando, they're both cool people. All cool people.
yeah, but you can't discredit.
I'm not discrediting it. I'm just telling you what the deal is. Like, you beat him.
Oh, that's Arizona.
Arizona, of course.
That's
One of the best of the best.
oh no. That's
Oh my god. You see that right there?
yeah.
There was a girl like in the beige thing. But that was the best one.
Yeah.
Man.
Easy.
Bills.
That is
I
good
know
enough.
whenever I go on vacation, I know where I'm going.
He fought Danny Jacobs.
That was a good one.
Yeah, he couldn't. But he did stop him sooner. Oh, coffee, bro. Coffee. What's in the
I'm not
cup?
saying he didn't do great. I'm just saying like
Coffee La Olla.
Yeah.
Mhm.
BT has an
All right,
opinion
BT.
here.
I'm gonna score.
Yeah. Who do you think is better? Who do you think is a top Mexican fighter? And then our argument is who's above who? And it's Canelo or Salvador Sanchez?
I said stop. He is not even close. Who's a better Mexican fighter?
Yeah. Canelo has won more titles in different weight classes. He's been undisputed. He's fought notable names. He's fought
Salvador Sanchez knocked out more Hall of Famers.
I think there's two things though. Like, whose career would you rather have, and who'd be the better fighter? Because I think
Who's
that
Salvador Sanchez, the guy that knocked out like 5 Hall of Famers.
you wouldn't want to be undisputed champion.
undisputed. I mean,
He beat a bunch of Brits. Like, respect to the Brits, but like. So Canelo is better than Salvador Sanchez because he beat a bunch of Brits.
Who do you guys think is a better Mexican fighter? Salvador
I don't even think
Sanchez?
no.
He's not better than Salvador Rollins. He's not better than Salvador Sanchez.
At 23 years old, yeah, he was better.
So he has champions or not? What?
So Salvador Sanchez was a champion at 23 years old. Canelo it's hard to compare because Canelo already has 8. He has 10 years of.
Oh man, he's 32 now.
Man, Salman Sanchez didn't die was gonna go beat Alexis Aguero. He's gonna beat him.
He was gonna beat Alexis. And
Forget best Mexican fighter. He was like the best fighter. Just period.
so
It's hard to gauge it because
Damn, I don't know.
the past and the present.
I like his trunk setting, bozo.
But I can evaluate.
Me too will
skills,
hop
I can
on
evaluate
right
the
now.
dominance. And the more
Yeah,
dominant
round
fighter,
one,
the harder guy to beat in the boxing ring.
Yeah, this was me.
I also handle the reason why I wouldn't put Canelo in the sour and a lot of Mexican fighters because in fights where things didn't go his way, he had to find a way to win on his worst nights. And to me, that makes a great fighter. To have like your worst night against another really good fighter and still find a way to win. And all the fights against like
Mention
Oh,
something right now.
Floyd and
Intros are right now.
he didn't just lose. He got
Listen,
flat.
Leon.
What it is. Maybe Golovkin too. That's probably the only one. That's probably the only night where like,
but you're saying that because he couldn't make the right adjustments.
yeah, it's part of being a great fighter.
It is part of being a great fighter.
Not for a second, adjustments. I
I
can
do
name
think-
3 fights where he made adjustments.
I did think Canelo can make it. I just think he got comfortable.
Alright, I'll let him.
Hold on.
We have like on now.
Former world champion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when he was at 154,
He beat-
he beat Saddam Ali. Saddam Ali was a welterweight. He won
Saddam Ali.
before he beat the
Hey, bro, I have a feeling that this one's gonna be a sleeper. This is gonna be a sleeper right here. I didn't know that other dude's record, to be honest.
Alright.
I knew he's solid. I have a feeling this fight's gonna be a sleeper.
Alright.
All right, hold on. Excuse me. Hold on.
Over, guys.
Move. We're right here.
We covered. I wanna no. Hold on, guys.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah. Hold on. There you go. All right, you good. All right. You're about to yank the whole computer. All right. I'm back. All right, so main event time. Is Erik Bazinyan about to?
I think this is gonna be a sleeper.
All right, so we go. Round 1. Jaime Munguia back in the ring for the first time since Canelo against Erik Bazinyan from Armenia. You know, by way of Canada, by way of Armenia. Big puncher, 2 big punchers in the ring. Bazinyan in the gold trunks, Munguia in the blue trunks. Orthodox versus orthodox matchup. Bazinyan feints and misses, and then Munguia counters him with a jab. Very pro Munguia crowd of Arizona cheering for him right now. Munguia working an up jab, nice little up jab there from Munguia, but good little right hand there from Bazinyan. That's one of his best punches is the right hand.
I think Bazinyan seems like he might be like slow.
My man Champy says Arizona is the future for boxing cards. I hope so, man. I love me some Arizona. I wish half these boxing cards was in Arizona. If I'm being honest with you, I had a great time there last time I was there.
I think Munguia is jabbing a little bit more.
Yeah, Munguia is jabbing a little more. One thing about it too is Bazinyan, he's jabbing from really far out. He needs to hold his ground and just let it fly.
Nice little rhythm by Munguia.
Yeah, Munguia being very patient, showing those little wrinkles in his game. He's not known as a boxer, but you know he's
Capturing Mexico.
Munguia's got the little jump going on.
good jab there to the stomach by Bazinyan.
They started a lot of boxers.
There you go. Bazinyan with a jab to the stomach. Okay, Bazinyan started to open up more. Better be careful. Get the head out the line because Munguia will counterpunch.
Both fighters testing the waters.
Yes, good little 1-2. Munguia? Yeah. Now this guy can really punch. I want to see how when they start opening up though.
I want to see Patrick Fortune.
The thing is, he's got a lot of
Oh,
big
good
right
right hand to the
hand.
stomach by Bazinyan.
Keeping that distance. Munguia keeping him at bay. If he can keep him out.
Back comes Munguia.
Oh, big left hook from Munguia. And Bazinyan's on the ropes momentarily, but good job to get out the ropes and take the fight back to the center of the ring. Erik Bazinyan, you need to be very careful, but Munguia got no problem letting that left hook go.
Things start to heat up in the last minute of the first round.
Okay, good little chopping right hand by Bazinyan.
Munguia's boxing really looks better than Fredo.
There you go, good jab to start there from Munguia. Hyro, where you at? You're always the one that says no one can be behind Munguia in his real weight class,
Well,
except
first
Canelo.
round.
What you guys think?
Good round.
Good round. Good solid round for Bazinyan.
Yeah, close round.
Give Munguia that round, but Bazinyan did land a hard shot.
I thought Bazinyan landed the most telling shot of that round, but probably Munguia wins that round because
I think so.
he outworked him. What do you guys think? Who you guys get in that first round too?
Yeah, can you warm mine up too, B?
Salute to my man Jay. What's good? I see you in the chat.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, man. If Bazinyan can continue to land that big right hand that he landed to the body, I think that'll go very well for him. You know, see if Munguia, how Munguia's confidence and punch resistance is after the Canelo fight. You know, because remember, you guys remember, I think it was the third round, Canelo landed that big uppercut that sat him down. Here we go, round two, Jaime Munguia versus Erik Bazinyan. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Yeah.
Don't put it in for too long. Man. All it needs is 15 seconds.
All right, so Munguia starting to pump that jab. Good little stabbing jab to the stomach there from Munguia.
That's what I don't understand. Like,
Oh,
why are you using more feints on it and fighting off the jab with no feints?
I don't know.
Why you guys don't use no feints?
Because fainting will require more thinking.
I'll tell you one thing though, Munguia did learn from Canelo fight.
Yeah, ooh, good. A little counter there by Bazinyan.
What did you learn?
He is a little bit more patient. His waist movement.
I feel like he fought very similar like this when he fought John Ryder just before Canelo. He was
Is
patient.
it ready? Is my coffee ready there?
Yeah. Stop there.
Yeah, no, Jay, Bazinyan obviously is a dangerous guy. You know, he's doing a good job holding his ground. You gotta be careful with him because he can punch. He's got a real thump in his hands. Ooh. Good jabs that's out there by Munguia.
Counter.
And then a right hand up top by Munguia.
Things start to heat up in the second round.
I'd like to see how Munguia is going to handle it after the second round.
But Bazinyan look like he's trying to set up a right hand because he keeps circling to his right, so he's hoping that Munguia overcommit on something and he can count over the top.
Gold on black and Munguia in the blue and gold.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, good little left hook by Munguia and good exchange by Bazinyan as well. Bazinyan, I've noticed a couple times in this fight already. He's jabbing from very far out, so we better be careful with that because he jabbed from too far out, and Munguia time could get hurt.
Crowd chanting
Munguia. What you say? Mantequilla. 20 seconds left here in round two. Then he just misses a big right hand. Oh, yeah, good feint there from Munguia. But then a good right hand to the body there from Bazinyan.
He's jumping too much.
Munguia.
Yeah. Hopping too much. Burning too much energy.
My man Dark Eagle says, I have to watch this fight on mute because of Tim Bradley. Damn, so you're not a fan of the Hall of Fame commentary. Tim Bradley. I mean, Tim's my guy. He watched this channel, but I like Tim more when he's on TV.
He's all right. You want good quality commentary? You know, you don't have to put up with the instant commentary. You put up with true sports.
Yeah, you could be on True School Sports.
You know?
What you guys scoring so far?
I think it's 2-0, but I think that round was a lot closer.
I think it's 1-1. Think it's 2-0?
I think that one was close.
I think Bazinyan and Nick that wrong. All right, so very interesting round 3 coming up right here.
I want to see it past 4 because I think the Indians to be real.
That's like night. Was fighting Shaquille O'Neal. 2-day draw in Montreal.
Bazinyan is really looking for that right hand. Good jab to stomach there by Bazinyan. Best boxing commentator today?
Third round.
Me.
Munguia versus Bazinyan.
Munguia looking to land some big shots. Oh, good left hooks in the body from Munguia. Bazinyan needs to actually let his hands go a bit more because I think he's looking too much for that right hand.
He felt that body shot. He was getting double.
Good footwork by
Bazinyan with the traditional
Munguia.
A stance, as you can all see.
There you go. Good right hand by Bazinyan as Munguia exits on the way out, going straight back. Good left hook by Munguia. I think Bazinyan, I mean, gotta switch his punch selection up a bit because Munguia has seen everything that he's throwing.
I think Munguia's defense is still a little leaky, but his head movement got better.
Oh, there you go.
Courtesy to Canelo.
He definitely got it.
Good defense by Bazinyan there, but then a good jab by Munguia that pops the head back of the Armenian. And there goes Munguia with another left hook to the body. And those left hooks probably pay dividends down the line.
Nice attempt by Bazinyan with an uppercut.
There you go. Good solid jab by Bazinyan. Another jab by Bazinyan. Gotta keep landing that jab and then drop that right hand behind it. There you go.
I think the last 50 seconds is going to be very important.
Oh, good right to the body by Munguia.
Funded by a nice snap.
Oh, okay. The nice double jab right hand from Bazinyan. Come on, Bazinyan, you got to feint him. Do they not teach feints in Canada? I know. Better be a nose of the feint. He's from Canada. Come on. Ooh. Nice left hook by Bazinyan. Bazinyan's having, I think, his most success in this round because he's landed his jab as much as he has the entire fight so far.
What is that, a Brazilian?
I know the Bazinyan round.
I think that was a Brazilian.
That was a Bazinyan round for sure.
I got a 2-1.
I'll do 2, but I got a 2-1 the other way. Yeah, Bazinyan. If Bazinyan can continue to make the rest of these rounds look like that third round and make him even better, he's gonna take Munguia to some deep dark places. Say that right now. Got a nice jab. He's got to keep throwing that right hand. Change the levels of the jab, and every now and then change the placement of the right hand, and you probably catch him with something nice. He's got the power to hurt him. A lot of you guys got it too. My man Jay has a 2-1 Munguia. MEZBX has a 2-1 Bazinyan. So some split opinion here in the chat. Make sure y'all smash that like button. This fight's gonna heat up. I was excited for this fight. months ago when it first got announced, and so far it's really slowly but surely building into a real aggressive, but still tactical fight. All right, so round 4. Ooh, Bazinyan with the counter right hand.
And things start out.
There you go. A double up jab from Erik Bazinyan. Bazinyan started to flash those boxing skills. You know, he had a pretty good amateur background from what I've heard, so starting to show itself a little bit here.
I like this fight after the 4th round because I think he was able to slow from the beginning. Yeah.
Good left hook by Bazinyan.
He's utilizing his jab very well in this fight.
Yes. Oh, and good defense from left hook, and then a right uppercut from Munguia. So Munguia is starting to land some nice power punches on Bazinyan. Bazinyan got to stay sharp, continue boxing and moving, and dropping that right hand in there. Yeah, Munguia is going to be looking for that left hook. He's going to try to time that jab and dip to his left and then land the left hook to the head.
My jab, I need something more than the jab.
He needs to follow up with the right hand, left hook.
Okay, there you go. Nice left uppercut by Bazinyan. Yeah, he's got a really solid jab. I just think he needs to avoid Munguia slipping that jab and landing those big left hooks that he's looking for. He keeps moving to his right. I think he wants to land a big counter right hand. He's trying to get Munguia to overcommit. And Munguia is doing a good job of not overcommitting too much, giving him what he wants. Oh, nice counter. Probably blocked though.
Partially.
Good left hook from Munguia. And a left hook to the body from Munguia. Oh, lead right hand to the head and the left hook to the body from Jaime Munguia. Munguia is starting to get a little bit more creative with his attack here in round 4.
Bazinyan needs to work off that jab. He's got a very big jab. He needs to work off it.
You can't let this round slip away. You need to let it The only thing that Bazinyan is lacking is a feint.
If he had some feints and then he dropped that right hand behind one of them feints, oh my God, he would do some real damage. I think though, like he's got good power and he's technically sound, but I think he's coming a little too competitive. So Munguia is making good adjustments. He's able to, you know, dip underneath these shots and land left hooks to the head, sometimes to the body. That's what I think. I got it. One of you guys had a 3-0 Bazinyan. One guy has a 2-1. I got a 2 apiece. I thought Munguia had a good round that round. Donovan McNabb. One of you guys says Jaime Munguia is a bum. Well, we don't say bum here on True School. We use can, like the word cans. Hey guys, I want to take a poll. Is it more disrespectful to call a fighter a bum or a can? Because Johnny says that it's more disrespectful to call a fighter a can than a bum. Because they say a can is an inanimate object. At least a bum is a person. My man said Mexi can. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, so round 5, I got an even fight. I think there's been some good adjustments being on Bull Park, but I think Bazinyan now needs to make another adjustment and get more unpredictable and creative with his attack because Munguia is starting to figure him out. Good defense there by Bazinyan, but Munguia is starting to really throw his punches with more authority. Good stabbing jab to the stomach there from Munguia. There you go. Good jab to the stomach again from Munguia. Mark Kriegel, through 4 rounds, has Bazinyan up 3 rounds to 1. Oh, good left hook to the body from Munguia. Munguia starting to get underneath that jab. He needs to vary that jab and start feigning.
thing is he used the jab again, but it's not power shots, man.
Good jab to the stomach again by Bazinyan. Oh, gonna chop it right hand from Bazinyan, but Munguia is not phased. Munguia is still coming forward. Oh, good solid jab by Bazinyan. That pops Munguia's head back.
He's jumping off the canvas.
Even ESPN is saying he's winning, and they never do that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can see it. Good right hand by Bazinyan. Bazinyan still effective with that jab. Oh, left hook, straight right hand from Munguia. The thing about it is,
Bazinyan needs to return.
Bazinyan will have success boxing him with the jab and the right hand, but then when Munguia lands, they're like telling power shots. So that's always going to make the rounds close. And you got to remember, Bazinyan is the challenger. They're in Arizona. It's a pro Munguia crowd, so that made it conclusive.
A little bit more activity by Bazinyan.
That's crazy. My friend, he was down. We're doing a lot of fights.
Yeah. Yeah, next week, just so you guys know, Michaela Mayer versus Sandy Ryan next week, and on the undercard of that, you'll have Bruce Carrington versus Suleiman Tagawa. So I'll be laughing at that too. Be a good card. There you go. That jab from Bazinyan, up jab to the head, and then that jab to the stomach from Bazinyan. Oh, good left hook to the body from Munguia. Yeah, I think Munguia is doing too much unnecessary movement. He's hopping around like he's got potatoes in his crack. Like, bro, stop hopping around so much.
Potatoes in his what?
In his ass. Like he's just hopping around like he's got something in his ass, bro, like a battery or something. And I think it's making him I think it's making him easy to time with the jab. It's giving Bazinyan the extra second to, even if he misses, if he throws it, he can still reset and move. I think Bazinyan's winning. I come up 3-2. But the thing is, that like any of these rounds that are close, you gotta assume that Munguia is getting them. They're in Arizona. It's a pro Munguia crowd. He's back with Erik Morales, who's training him. You know, Munguia has been training with all kinds of people. Early in his career, he was with Robert Alcazar. Then it was Morales for a while. Then it was Freddie Roach. Now he's back in Morales. So he's playing, ring around the rosy with the coaches.
So he's with all these different coaches.
Yeah. He lost to Canelo and he said, we had to make some changes. You didn't have to make a change. You just lost to a guy who's a better fighter
You
than
have to
you.
make some changes yourself. You can't
It's not the coach.
put all the coach. Yeah, you can't put it all on the coach.
This man is jabbing Munguia's head off. I think so. And he says, Shinobi says, I think he learned the long lesson from Canelo. He should pressure with head movement, not try to box, which is not him.
I think my cost was in one fight. He's not letting go anything. Yeah. Not letting go anything after the jab. I think that.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Good body shot from Munguia. Power punches landed through 5 rounds, according to Kali Box. Munguia had 32, Bazinyan 12.
He doesn't have no balls.
Tell him how you really feel.
You don't want it. Yeah, you don't want it.
Yeah, because Munguia is right there. He's trying to make. He's trying to make. Or at least, like, if you're gonna be on the back foot, commit to a shot. Like, commit to that right hand. Really sit down and boom, that shit. Like,
and when you get in close, when they get in close on you, you let your hands go. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Like that. Good, good combination there from Bazinyan. There you go. 2 jabs and then a right hand from Bazinyan.
But if you just let Munguia just tee off on you like that, and I do nothing.
There you go. 3 jabs from Bazinyan.
I don't know how to fight on it. So,
Yeah, but Munguia lands over. I had to shout. Yeah.
You got Munguia thinking he's Erik Morales over here.
He's a survivor. That's it.
Oh, good body shot there from
Nice shot. Now what are you
Munguia.
gonna do, Diesel? You gonna sit there and take that? Yeah. That's
Come
right.
on, commit to a right hand. Make them respect you. Yeah, Munguia starting to really close that gap and land his power shots.
Well, in the 6th round, we got
Oh,
Oh.
sharp right hand from Munguia, and then left hook to the head.
1, 2, 3.
Like Bernardo Osuna just said, Munguia is starting to put numbers together.
I'll tell you what, BT. Munguia's been throwing that 1, 2, 3 all night long, and Bazinyan has not done nothing about it.
He's not punching in between the shots. He's not trying to throw a left hook. He's not trying to throw an uppercut. Oh my God, uppercut from Munguia, and then left hook to the body, and he's starting to slowly but surely beat the fight out of Bazinyan.
Oh, another body shot by Munguia. This is a Munguia round. Do something,
What
Bezo.
are you doing, Bezo, man? You got all this skills. You got a nice right hand. Throw it, man. Commit. You know? Oh, okay. At least he tried the uppercut. But this is a clear Munguia round. He definitely lost that round. Yeah. I got a 3 apiece.
Me too, but you know how it is.
Even fight. What y'all scoring it? Shout out to all you guys rocking with us. Make sure you smash that like button. Good fight, but Bazinyan, I think he lacks the subtleties to set up the punches he needs to land on Munguia. He don't really feint, and then he's just a down the middle fighter. He's just a jab, straight right hand, 1-2 fighter. He's not looping that right hand around the guard. He's not throwing many uppercuts. He don't fight at angles. You know, these are the things that make complete fighters. He's not a complete fighter. Neither is Munguia, but Munguia, you know, he knows who he is, and he really, like, he doubles down on who he is. Like, he knows he's a guy that likes to throw a lot of punches. He commits to his punches and he looks for the fight. That's who Munguia is. So you gotta do something to neutralize that and make him adjust, and he ain't really doing that right now. I got it even, but right now the momentum's on Munguia's side. So let's see if an adjustment can be made. My guy Shinobi asked, if Canelo Crawford does happen, do you think Turkey will start the card or not? Because most of the money will go to them. Imagine Munguia versus Belong on the undercard and maybe a band unification. Yeah, I mean, look, Turkey has enough money to burn. You know, why not? But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, we're around 7 of a good fight between Munguia and Bazinyan. Munguia starting to really take it to Bazinyan. He's a fun fighter. I remember when he was at 54 and he was champion. I wanted to see him fight Jarrett Hurd. That was the fight I wanted to see back in the day.
When he's at 54, I wanted to see him.
Good jab by Munguia. Oh, Munguia just misses the big left hook to the head. And he's doing a good job. Munguia's doing a good job of getting underneath that jab. So now that's going to start planting some doubt in Bazinyan's head, because if that jab is not landing and he sees Munguia getting underneath these shots, he knows a left hook will be coming in his way.
Mongolia.
Good job there by Bazinyan. Ooh, good power jab by Munguia. Oh, good left hook to the body from Munguia. I'll tell you this, Munguia, if you can't hold your ground and get him to respect you, man, he has a big right hand on Munguia. Left hook, Bazinyan's hurt. He's hurt. And Munguia's gonna put him away. Straight right hand. Left hook to the head. Bazinyan is ready to go, but he said, okay, come on, is that all you got? Now Bazinyan wants to fight, or at least he's acting like it. Let's see if he really commits to his shots now that he's hurt. Ooh, good right hand by Bazinyan. He said, Bazinyan is telling him, come forward. Is that all you got? Ooh, good by Bazinyan. You heard him. Follow up. 50 seconds left here in round 7.
How do you like it?
Oh, good right hand by Bazinyan. Got to follow up. Follow up. Oh, good right hand again by Bazinyan. Munguia is feeling these shots. 30 seconds left. Can Bazinyan
Can he steal this round?
Can he steal this round and maybe drop him? Good jab by Bazinyan.
He missed that jab.
Straight from Montreal. And left it at its destination, right on the chin of Jaime Munguia. I thought it was a great response from Bazinyan. Great shots, a great.
There you go. Maybe Jaime Munguia need to hurt his ass because good left hook. When he throw caution to the wind and he lets his hands go and he don't care, he puts Jaime Munguia in a really difficult position. That's Munguia round. What is that? Round 7? So I got 4 rounds of 3. But Bazinyan is still dangerous, you know, still a very dangerous guy.
You kind of hesitated with that right hand, shot the jab out there. Bing, go ahead and take that right hand, turn it.
Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know, we trying to get to 82,000. So if you ain't subscribed to the Untouchable True School Sports Empire, go ahead and do that. We got a really good fight, man. That little Munguia, that stab jab to the stomach, and then that short right hand to the head. I mean, beautiful stuff there. And then I like the way Bazinyan responded. I just wish he would follow that same intensity before he gets hurt. I kind of want Munguia to hurt him again so he starts throwing punches like that again. To be honest. Hyro says Munguia is fighting real competition, unlike Diego Pacheco. I'll tell you this, Hyro. I'm seeing enough in this fight to. I think Diego might get behind Munguia if they fight. If they ever fight, I don't care how much experience he got. Diego got more with him than Bazinyan, but I don't know if he's just durable. That I don't know, but I'll like to see that fight. But Munguia got to get to this fight. All right, so round 8, I got Munguia up 4 rounds to 3. Good jab by Bazinyan. Bezo.
Yeah. I kind of said.
You used that damn jab just a minute ago.
Oh, big right hand by Bazinyan.
Big right hand by Bazinyan. Oh, he's starting to break out the uppercut a little bit more now. That one missed, but good sign from Bazinyan.
I want to see Bazinyan start going to the body, man.
That's not in his arsenal.
I know those body shots.
That's not what he do.
I know, but I like.
Good jab by Bazinyan. I want to see him loop that right hander on the guard instead of throwing it straight. Just loop it. See if Munguia catches it. Oh, good right hand by Bazinyan. There you go.
He shot the jab out there. Located the hit, then shot the right hand. Changing the pace. Yes.
Oh, good right hand by Munguia. Grazed him. Munguia is still looking for the fight, but Bazinyan being very smart and starting to pick him off with that jab now. This is a fight. The pace of this fight now favors Bazinyan.
Now, one thing I noticed is that Bazinyan is trying to counter punch a little more from the first round.
Yeah, he's starting to do his thing. Good right hand by Munguia.
Blocked on the gloves by Bazinyan.
Oh, good right hand by Bazinyan that misses, and then Munguia counters him.
Bazinyan, the gold and black, and Munguia, the blue and gold.
That's right. Uppercut by Munguia. Munguia still looking for the fight. 40 seconds left here in round 8. Oh, okay. Uppercut, overhand right around the guard. There you go. That's what you need.
Yeah, I think.
Good body shot there by Munguia. Let's see. 20 seconds left here in round 8.
Pop that jab, Bazinyan.
Oh, good right hand to the body by Munguia, and then a left hook too. It's a close round. I thought Munguia just nicked that one towards the end. I thought Munguia nicked that one towards the end. I got Munguia 5-3. What y'all got it? But that could have been a Bazinyan round. I just thought towards the last minute or so, Munguia did the better work. And Bazinyan started getting into stupid exchanges in the middle of the round. But early on, oh my God, really good stuff from him. Bazinyan's got a Brazilian. He's got to start implementing like another, like an uppercut, you know, like an overhand rider on the guard, something other than the 1-2 down the middle. This is the part of the fight where you gotta be a little bit less down the middle, I feel, which I know is dangerous because Munguia, he loves the hook, and they say in boxing you don't want to hook with the hooker, so to speak. So he's got to be careful, but I think he's got to do something punch selection wise that's gonna make Munguia guess a little more. So a lot of you guys got a 4-4. Yeah, Montgomery versus anybody at 168 would be a good fight. So Mark Krieger got it 76-76. I got Munguia up by 5-3. You got a 4-4, Johnny?
Yeah. But you know, I have a 2-round rule.
Oh, there you go, some feints. Bazinian trying to feint. You know, they weren't that good. Like, he's trying. Round 9.
Munguia bite on the feint every time. And they'll disrupt his rhythm. See, when he feinting, he don't jump.
There you go. Bazinian trying to pump that jab out there, but nothing's really getting through. Munguia's showing really good defense right now. Nobody's really anything of significance yet here in round number 9. Both Munguia being very defensively tight and Bazinian not really overcommitting on any shots, but lands a good little pot shot right hand to the body by Bazinian. He's trying to set that right hand to the head. Yeah, Munguia is moving now. He's the mover, and Bazinian is stalking him. There you go. That little grazing jab to someone there by Bazinian. Oh, hey, go right hand to the head. That scores flush for Bazinian. There you go. Good jab by Bazinian. Oh! Bazinian. Yeah, then left hook by Bazinian. Oh, good jab again by Bazinian. Munguia may be saving some of that extra energy for the later rounds to pour it on. 30 seconds here in round 9.
Oh, nice right hand by Munguia. Another right hand by Munguia.
Is he going southpaw? Bazinian switches southpaw. He ain't been southpaw the whole fight, but I guess he can fight southpaw.
No,
he ties him up. I thought Bazinian won that round.
Me too.
So I got Munguia 5 rounds to 4. Bazinian did a good job picking up Munguia off with his jab and landing the right hand down the middle at times, and he did land grazing with a left hook as well. Could have been a round where you could say Munguia that he took it off, like he might have took that round off. We'll see how he comes out in round 10 because now this is the final stretch.
You gotta give it to Munguia. He could bunny hop though.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, there's a song. I don't know if you guys, for those who have children out there, you know, there's a show that I got put onto some months ago called Miss Rachel, and they got a song in there called "Hop Little Bunnies, Hop Hop Hop," and that's what Munguia is doing. He's hop little bunnies, hop hop hop. That's what he's doing the whole fight, and I think that little hop he's doing it's allowing Munguia Bazinian to time him. Jaime is bouncing on his toes. That boy is hopping. He ain't bouncing on his toes. That boy is hopping. All right, round number 10, the home stretch of the fight. Let's see if Munguia saved some energy for these rounds. He's gonna pour it on Bazinyan here. There you go, overhand right by Munguia.
The instructions were given by selections in the fighter who gave us that trilogy.
Good, another overhand right by Munguia that just grazes Bazinyan. Left hook to the body from Munguia. Bazinyan not really having the success he had last round because Munguia started to really up the numbers. Good jab by Bazinyan. Good left hook to the body from Munguia. Another left hook to the body from Munguia. Good jab by Bazinyan. He's been trying to do that the whole fight, Tim. He's trying to move to his right, get him to overcommit and land a big right hand. Another left hook to the body from Munguia. Okay, some left hooks to the head from Bazinyan. There you go.
But he steps back.
There you go. Good job by Bazinyan. Munguia marches forward right back to him. Good left hook by Munguia.
Munguia needs to start punching the arm.
Good job by Bazinyan. There you go. Good left hook to the head by Munguia. And then a right hand down the middle of Munguia. And Bazinyan's hurt again. Left hook, right hook. Bazinyan's covering up. Munguia better be careful because Bazinyan's still dangerous.
He's circling around the ring.
He's circling to his right. Looking for that big right hand.
Now he marches
Left hook
forward.
to the head to the body. And Bazinyan said, is that all you got? Is that all you got, Munguia? Oh, good left hook on Munguia. And then a right hand down the middle. He's got Bazinyan hurt again. Right hand. Bazinyan can barely stand. And he's down. He's down around 10. Will he beat the count?
No.
He can't beat the count. And that's it. That's it. Jaime Munguia scores the 10th round stoppage on a very game Erik Bazinyan. It was slow, it was methodical, but it was death by 1,000 blows. Fantastic performance from Jaime Munguia. Bazinyan did not know how to fight on the inside. He did not have the subtleties that he needed to do. He needed to do over the course of a 12-round fight. Yeah. Alapao says another European out before the 12. What did I say, True School? I hear you, man. I hear you. I didn't say you were wrong. I'm just telling you, I can name you plenty of examples of Europeans that do last before 12. So, but I hear you. You did say that Canelo Alvarez don't knock out Latinos, so you on a hot streak. There's one guy he was saying before the Canelo fight that Canelo won't knock out Berlanga because he doesn't knock out Latinos. So it never happens. Hey, I enjoyed the fight. Credit to Erik Bazinyan. He had never fought anybody behind Munguia caliber. He looked the part. He looked like a legitimate contender. He just didn't have the wherewithal on the inside and the conditioning to deal with Munguia for the course of 12 rounds. So Munguia, he's coming off the Canelo fight. He just fought one of the best fighters in the world. He's been at a high level for a long time. So he did what he was supposed to do. And like most times, Munguia fights always deliver on entertainment.
Again, no level changes. Nice little level change to get himself on the inside.
Yeah, a little overhand right, the 2-1. So instead of the 1-2, it's the 2-1. That got him. Tell you this though, you fight Bazinyan, if you can if you don't get on the inside of that guy and you just let him box, beat you easy. So now with this win, we'll see what Top Rank does with Munguia. I'm suspecting that they're gonna look the route of trying to maybe make him against Christian and Billy, which I think would be one of the most exciting fights in boxing. I think their styles are meshed very well. Champy says, I think Munguia improved. He was bouncing around and moving his head, jabbing. I like what I saw. Yeah, I mean, look, it didn't look the best at times, but you know, it did neutralize the Brazilian jab. It did neutralize that jab, and it got to a point where it was like, you know what, Brazilian had to have lose some confidence in that jab, because if you're jabbing and it's scoring, and all of a sudden a guy starts moving his head, then there you go. It's tough. It will suck away your confidence. But Ukrainians are good. Taylor is one rare breed. He can hang one of a kind gem. I respect Ukraine the most, but there's some rare breeds like Josh Taylor and Cattle. But look again, they're southpaw. You're funny. You're not lying though.
You gotta get a vitamin C.
Munguia is a top rank, yes. Munguia versus Belonga make it happen. I think Munguia gonna beat the crap out of Belonga. I think Belonga is not ready for that kind of fight. And I like Edgar. I want to see Munguia versus Billy. I think Munguia versus Billy one of the most entertaining fights that can be made in boxing.
What kind of bouts does this guy have?
Like this continental, you know, no world title, like regional titles that get you in the rankings. Because he's ranked like top 5 in 3 of the 4 sanctioning bodies.
It's just to let him know that he's ranked.
Jesus M says both these guys are bums that didn't throw punches. Well, listen, we don't use that word around here. I like to say cans, but these guys aren't cans. Munguia is a high level fighter. Bazinyan, when he's at his range, is a high level fighter. He just needs he needs some work.
Taxis.
Taxi drivers. I'm gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll tomorrow on True School Sports. I'm gonna ask you guys in the community post: is it worse to call a fighter a bum or a can? Champy says we got William Skol versus Vladimir Shishkin soon. Yeah, that's the IBF title that Canelo got stripped of. I still gotta watch William Skol. I mean, I haven't really watched him, so I don't have that opinion.
You know, William Skol is Argentinian.
Is he? So you interview William Skol?
Cuban, Argentinian.
Shinobi says Steven Navarro is going to be a problem 115. I think he's going to take over the division in a few years when the likes of Bam leave. In my opinion, I think he could face someone like John Scrappy Ramirez next year. Oh, I think he could be John Scrappy Ramirez right now. John Scrappy Ramirez don't have the ring craft to deal with a guy like Steven Navarro, even with 4 fights.
I think he's still early, man.
He could be Scrappy. Listen,
not for sure. I think it's too early to put him up.
well, he said when Bam leaves. He didn't say like right now, but I like Navarro. You know, I've had a chance to meet Steven Navarro and talk to him. He's got a very good head on his shoulders, and next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a good interview because he's a nice kid and he's a hell of a fighter. You know, he's tonight he got a stoppage. He put his punches together real nicely. He's got deep amateur pedigree, and I know Top Rank's very high on him. I know because I talked to his manager. I forgot her name. This lady, I forgot her name. There was one time when I met him at the Fountain Blue. I talked to him, his manager, and Marvin Zamudio, and they were all like they spoke glowingly of him, and he's got a good attitude. So yeah, that's part of the game, is not just having the talent, but having the right mental makeup. And I feel like Steven Navarro has the right mental makeup. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how he develops. Hyro said, "I'm sick of you talking bad about Scrappy. Scrappy gets more women than anybody in the entire 115 division." I'm not talking bad about Scrappy. I like Scrappy. I wish Scrappy would become undisputed world champion because I love his personality. But like, I know what kind of styles beat him. You saw what David Jimenez did to him. Crush on 3 says, in my opinion, bums are B level and cans are C level.
Yeah. I think it's better to call him. Honestly, it's nicer to call him.
And if a fighter keeps fighting a subpar opposition, we call them can crushers.
I think cans are terrible, bro. Yeah, because cans just.
I like can. I like can more than bum.
You might.
I think bum is disrespectful.
Nah, bro, can's worse.
Can is not worse.
Can is you're really not even.
Can, you're not even acknowledging me.
You're not even acknowledging him as a human being.
David says, I know you haven't been kind to Munguia, but he's a classy fighter. Listen, no, I love Munguia as far as entertainment value. You know, I got my opinions about like Fernando Beltran and Zanfer and how they've been in his career in the past, but when he's actually in the ring, he delivers. He delivers good fights. So.
When you think of bums, sometimes bums are like Sobel, so they survive.
MEZBX says, I hope Tank Willie isn't fighting Lamont Roach, another 130-pounder Willie. What's funny is if you guys go back, I don't want anybody who's watched this to go back and watch my interview with Lamont Roach that I did last December. I asked Lamont Roach about fighting Tank in that interview. And it's funny enough, here we are, they're about to go fight. So there's a reason why I ask these questions, because I always suspect things months and a year in advance. Yeah, they better do that shit in DMV. But I wouldn't mind if they did it in Vegas. I can go cover it, get some of that, get some of that tank traffic.
It's a big deal in the DMV. I don't think that fight.
Yeah, that fight wouldn't sell in Vegas. But here's Jaime Munguia with Mark Kriegel. So let's see what good old Munguia got to say.
That was a hell of a fight. What did you tell Erik Bazinyan in his corner?
First, I said thank you. I told him it was a good fight to keep working hard. I told him to keep moving forward. So I told him. And that he's very strong.
What kind of test was he? Did he hurt you at all?
No, la verdad que en ningún momento me la tomó así de fuerte, lo sentí pesado, pero no,
He never hurt me. He hits hard. I can tell that he had hard punch, but at no point did he hurt me.
Munguia said he was never hurt.
What was the difference tonight? Because it looked like he was out boxing you, he was out jabbing you, but as soon as you got to the body, especially in that 6th round, you could feel the fight change.
No, I don't know why I said you.
sí, pues como te digo, tenía que ser tratándose una pelea inteligente, es un peleador bastante fuerte, pegaba fuerte, entonces tuve que ir con Armando poco a poco, con mucho cuidado, perro y cuerpo, y bueno, pues ya decidí con todo y fue cuando se logró el knockout.
Well, like I said, it was a fight that I have to do intelligently. He's strong.
And he fought intelligently.
Be careful with the chops to the body. And then in the 10th round, that's when I decided to come out with everything, and that's how we got the knockout.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. In the 9th round, he took it off to have the energy for the later rounds, and it paid off.
Sí, así es. No descansar, seguir esa round y me dijo que el décimo íbamos con dos.
Yeah, they told me to rest in that round, and then in the 10th, it would come with everything.
Look, you've won titles before.
Title, singular. He didn't win titles.
Did this test rank in your career?
Come on, Mark. Get to the real questions, Mark. Mark, quit asking these nonsensical questions, man. Get to the real questions, Mark. You're supposed to be professional.
Yeah, it was a great experience. It was a great experience. And what I want to do is continue getting great fights for the people.
Now let's think about what great fights are out. There's Caleb Plant, there's Christian and Billy. You're coming off an extraordinary win tonight. What do you want?
Bueno, pues vamos a ver qué es lo mejor que viene. Yo creo que como tú lo dices, hay grandes peleas de la 168, está Plant, está Berlanga, está Gili, hay grandes peleadores. Entonces, vamos a dar grandes guerras.
Yes, like you said, there are great things to come. Great fights at 168 pounds. There's Caleb Plant, there's Berlanga, there's Christian and Billy. There are great fights. And we're going to get great wars as well.
I can give you anyone you want next. Who are you going to pick?
Wow.
Bueno, pues yo creo que vamos a ver el siguiente año con Berlanga o con Caleb Plant.
So he said.
Caleb Plant or Berlanga.
Hey, listen, Jaime Munguia, thank you very much. It was an extraordinary show you put on tonight. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Gracias a todos. Y antes de nada, quiero un saludo muy especial para mi mamá que hoy es su cumpleaños. La amo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, everyone. And before, I want to give a greeting to my mother who is celebrating her birthday. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Mom.
There you go, and Via Mexico as a parting shot. So there you go. So he says that he wants Berlanga, he wants Caleb Plant next, and could you mute the audio? Or never mind. They're talking to Erik Bazinyan now.
Well, it was very, very great. I was feeling very comfortable, and I was feeling I was winning. You know, I felt he was very frustrated with my jab, right hand, my counters, and he was getting like tired, and I was feeling him very frustrated. And all of a sudden, I got tapped from that. I don't know what happened.
It felt the way I saw it. You were in command of the fight until the 6th round, and he started on your body. And I'm wondering if you think that might have been the difference, the body work.
No, I was feeling good. It's just like I think he wasn't comfortable with my counter punches and my jab. Just all of a sudden I got hit, and I don't remember what happened there. Like I was on the floor. You know?
So you put on a great show against a great fighter. What do you want to do next?
Well, I got a lot of experience from this fight. I think I showed all over the world that I have a heart of a champion, and you know I could fight. You know, I'm not scared of anyone. He was a more experienced fighter, and I'll be back stronger. And I showed everyone that
He tried to.
being elite.
He couldn't get up, actually. He tried.
I agree with you. I think
I seen, but Mackenzie.
in defeat against an elite fighter. I think you won tonight. What do you want to do with all the people you saw, all the people who saw you tonight? I think some of the fans you busted me.
Well, next thing I'm gonna do, I'll go back to the gym and learn from this experience. You know, I think I put a hell of a show, and I'll take it as a man and big experience. I'll work hard, and I will come back stronger to fight another elite fighter. You know, because I think I got everything to fight guys like this.
I think you both of you have everything you have to fight guys like this. Mark, if you could come in here, Mark Ramsey.
So now they're bringing in Mark Ramsey, and I'm gonna talk as soon as the interview's done, guys. So just be patient with me.
Tough question now, because I thought it was an extraordinary effort. What's the one thing you want to change with him? What's the one thing you need to work on?
A little bit of management of emotion. Like at one point, I think technically we was winning fight, but we can see when the fight turned a little bit physical, and it
How about some inside fighting and some feints?
that part also in
This nigga's had emotions.
exchange with his opponent. But he just management of emotion.
Eric, no disrespect, but people did not know you in this country, and now they should, and they should remember you well, and they should look forward to seeing you again. I know it's a tough night, but from us, congratulations, because you put on a hell of a show.
Thank you, sir. And I promise I'll be back stronger, and I'll deliver big fights.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Johnny, mute the audio. Huh?
Great tacticians.
Or just pause it.
Two great fighters in the ring, and the prize for Jaime Munguia
Right there, yeah, right there.
is now to be able to talk to the.
All right, so what's going on, guys? It's your boy BT, the Untouchable. Listen, I'm not gonna make this too long because you know, I do want to get to my post-fight review video, but just look, really good fight. I think it was a really fun, aggressive chess match. Munguia, I think in this fight, you know, Munguia is not known for being a fighter you would say that has a big IQ, but I think in this fight he showed some IQ. You know, he especially in the 9th round. I think the 9th round he lost, but he lost. I thought he intentionally took that round off and gathered some energy for himself. And that's why he stopped Bazinyan in the 10th. And good win for him. I know he said he wanted a Caleb Plant, he wanted Edgar Berlanga. I don't think Caleb Plant and Munguia happens. You know, top-ranked PBC dynamic, I don't think allows it to happen. I think Berlanga's a more realistic fight because Matchroom and Top Rank are more likely to work together than, you know, PBC and Top Rank. So, but the fight that I think ultimately winds up getting done is Munguia versus Billy. I don't know. He's your friend. I don't know. Is that public like information? And you can spew that on here. I can get in trouble for saying that.
I don't know, but that's what.
There's speculation in the boxing community that supposedly Caleb Plant's some sort of free agent. So if there's any truth to that, then maybe there is a pathway to make Caleb Plant versus Munguia. But I think ultimately, look, it don't matter which one of those guys Munguia fights. Munguia is never really in a bad fight. Like, look, I've never been the biggest Munguia guy, not because of him in the ring. It's more so like management stuff and guys I wanted to see him fight. But when he's in that ring, I gotta say this: when he's in that ring, and it has mattered at 54, 60, or 68. That dude always delivers entertainment. I've gone live for Jaime Munguia fights as much as anybody on this channel, and I can't really think of too many times from an entertainment standpoint where I've really been disappointed. He's an all action fighter. I think he's gotten better with time, and whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, he's one of the best 168 pounders in the world. You know, unfortunately for him, the division's in a freaking Cobra clutch by a guy named Canelo Alvarez. So look, the fight I like to see from him, and maybe he's just got too much experience and has too much confidence at this point to lose to this fight, but. And I know Hyro's gonna have a lot to say about this, but I would love to see Jaime Munguia versus Dawejko Pacheco. Some of the stuff that Bazinyan was doing, Pacheco can do just as good, if not better. And unlike Bazinyan, I think Pacheco will have the wherewithal to drop some shots down to the body. I mean, his last fight against Sulecki, he knocked him out with a one-punch shot to the body. So I think that fight, if they were to do it in LA, co-promotion, top-ranked matchroom, it does big business. If not that fight, you know, there are a lot of options for him. So good for Munguia, good fight. For Bazinyan, look, there is such a thing in boxing as good losses. I think this is a good loss because he didn't look like he was outclassed or outmatched. It's just he didn't have the experience and he didn't have the enough tools to deal with what Munguia brought to the table long term in this fight. But you know, and Bazinyan's got a nice jab, very, very good jab. Dangerous right hand. I just think he needs to work on maybe some more infighting and some feints and maybe being more comfortable throwing punches that aren't straight. He's very good down the middle, but if he wants to get to the next level as a fighter, he has to improve his feints. He has to improve his inside fighting. He has to improve maybe having his confidence level in throwing punches like hooks and uppercuts. Because, you know, I just think it became a scenario for him where he became too predictable, and Munguia picked him apart when it mattered. So. Yeah, and David Escher says he thinks that Munguia or Pacheco would be the first guy to stop Jaime Munguia. I'll tell you what, I think Dawejko probably going as an underdog in that fight. That's actually a fight where I've always been a big believer in Dawejko Pacheco. I maintain my belief in Dawejko Pacheco. He's got a higher boxing IQ. I think he could be Jaime. He's 6'4". He's got world-class boxing skills, can punch. It wouldn't shock me if even at his age, what is he, 22, 23? It wouldn't shock me at his age if he was able to do it. I just think, though, it's getting a lot harder now fight by fight because Munguia just fought Canelo. He just fought now Bazinyan. He's getting a lot of experience. He's got 45, 46 fights in the pro rank. So he will be I would say a sizable underdog. I'd say he probably goes into that fight anywhere from 4 to 5 to 1 underdog. But you know, I like that fight a lot. You know, that Munguia was doing a lot of hopping and stuff on his toes. Bazinyan had success timing that little hop he does. I think that if Munguia can't change that in the Pacheco fight, it don't go as well for him. So if Eddie Hearn truly is as confident as they say as he acts like he is, make it happen. Make it happen 2020, 2025. I think that fight does great numbers in LA. You can put it at like the StubHub Center or whatever they call it now. I think it sells out easily because of the fanfare Munguia has, the fan base he has, and yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But look, guys, I'm gonna get up on out of here because I'm gonna go do my post-fight review video and then enjoy the rest of my night. But look, we'll be live again tomorrow for the fight that I'm really excited about. You know, Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. A great fight for the heavyweight division, a great fight for British boxing, a great fight for just boxing in general. So definitely tune in tomorrow. It's good to be live again. You know, it's been a long time since I've been live like this for a fight, and we're going to make this more of a regular thing here on True School Sports. So keep rocking with us. Channel is growing. God is good, and I'm just a blessed individual covering boxing, and a lot more great content on the way. So take care. God bless. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.